sleepover. I've been informed.
Oh, okay. I thought I noticed that all of the stuff on Hadley's bed was gone.
It's on Menlo's bed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it because that means that I
Like-
have to fucking put it back up there, and I'm really
Like
irritated about it.
they're having people over for a sleepover? Is that not what's
No,
happening?
they play the sleepover where they take all of their bedding and they bring it in the living room and they make a huge fucking mess.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my favorite game. Can't you tell?
Yeah, I can tell you love
Because
it.
I have
Really.
to clean it up when they're done. Oh, it's my favorite fucking game.
Yeah. Wow. Calm down, Jordan.
But
You
Mom, the bed doesn't have any bedding on it anymore, so I can't go to bed.
Don't. I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh my god.
Someone sounds a little triggered.
I think I hit a nerve for several.
Don't whine at me. Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding.
I was ready. I was ready. I was like,
If I was in the same room as you, I would have been lunged
you
at.
would have gotten kicked. Like the foot would have.
You would have just heard like, but what?
I would have kicked you with my fucking tree trunks. Okay. Those shits are big and muscular. You don't want to kick my leg.
I can take a kick. I'll be fine.
Have you been kicked by somebody who has legs as big as mine?
Jordan, I can't win any play fight with Jordan because Jordan pulls out the legs.
Because once I start losing, the legs come out, and then you lost. You lost.
No, but I've been kicked by people who actually have training on how to throw proper kicks, and they hurt a lot more than somebody who doesn't know how to throw proper ones.
I have training on how to throw proper kicks, bitch.
Do you? How much?
Yes.
Damn.
Also, I hear paper wrestling in the
It's getting
background.
spicy, and we haven't even gone to the
It's okay.
Listen.
If Jordan kicks me, I can file for a domestic violence charge.
Alex been trying to do that for years, and it still hasn't worked yet.
Yeah, but see, that's the problem, is Alex married you, and it's never the husband's fault.
I'm also the husband.
I mean, yeah, you are now, but but it wasn't for years.
I know what you mean.
So it might start working now.
No fault divorce? I don't know.
No fault divorce?
Wow.
I was distracted and I came in on you guys telling Jordan to divorce me.
No, you came in on us joking about you divorcing Jordan.
Okay.
After getting kicked.
Domestic violence.
Yeah.
Is that really no fault at that point? All right. Let's begin. Welcome. I am very excited to be back at Saturday night. This session, I had a lot of fun prepping. I went back and I kind of re-prepped some of the stuff we did last session. I came up with some pretty cool shit. This session, the end's gonna be a little wild, I think.
Oh, yeah?
This is gonna be a class session where we do classes, and nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
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 Nothing ever goes wrong.
For a second, I was like, what did we do last session? And then I remembered.
But yeah. Yeah, last session we did do a few classes. We kind of got back to the school. We reintroduced really Ellen back into the fold here. We explored a few different relationships and where those are heading. We had 3 minutes of
3 minutes of ecstasy.
mind blowing time between Hogarth and Elnock.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, we did.
It was good. It was just short. That's all.
Yeah,
It was just short.
Short and
yeah,
sweet.
of course it was short. Of course it was short. Al looking involved. It was short.
Damn.
What do you call it? Short?
Damn.
You.
Damn.
You short.
Hogarth is also short.
Yeah, but not Al not short.
I don't think anybody's Alnock short, except for maybe Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Elnock short.
You know,
How tall is Elnock?
Around 3 feet.
Solid.
2'4". He's a
I
line.
know someone who's
Okay.
nearly as short as that, so
It's like the 5'11", 6 feet thing.
Reese.
You know? He's actually
Yeah.
2'9".
Yeah, it was just
He's not that short.
Reese is really short.
She's 4'11".
Reese is a few inches away from being like diagnosed as like a little person. Like just that much. According to her.
No.
According to her.
That's not exactly how that diagnosis works, but okay.
Probably not. So we have a new session. Session 59.
10 away from funny number. Woo!
So close.
Wah, 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 wah.
See Alex's subtitle.
All right. With that, let's begin. As the morning sun filters through the lush canopy of the greenhouse arboreum, a motley crew of students navigate the leafy corridors, each burdened with an assortment of magical plants. Ernesia leads the way, hot and Flutterby bush in her arms, her brow furrowed in mild annoyance. I swear, if Longbottom has us haul one more plant today, I'm starting my own herbology rebellion, she grumbles, narrowly avoiding a low-hanging snargle of tendril. Wilfred, looking a rather temperamental bouncing bulb, nods in solidarity. Absolutely. There better be a good reason for this botanical boot camp. And I'm gonna roll. Wait, well, depends on the person here. I'll roll anyway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll roll myself a little d8 here.
Is this herbology class, Alex?
Herbology class. I understand that some people aren't in it. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I have ideas. It's okay.
Cool.
Let him cook.
Alexandra, who I believe is in herbology class, yes?
Yep.
What are you lugging, and what is your general demeanor about this task that has been given to the class? You're lugging plants from one room into the main room.
Oh god.
Do you have something small? Do you have something big? Do you have some multiple things? What kind of plants are there? Yeah. It's different ideas.
Okay. Alexandra is going to be what are those mandrakes? Yeah, mandrakes.
Mandrakes.
Yeah.
You got it. What size are they? They young
Oh my
or they
god.
old?
I think it's a mix of them. Like some are young, some are old, and she's gonna be transporting them from one room to another. And she's really, really fucking careful.
You got one kind of medium-sized one under your arm, and then like a few that are bundled together that are like little babies, just little spuds. And yeah, you can see Ernesia and Wilfred struggling under their weights.
Why are we doing this again, guys? What did we do wrong?
Juniper comes in from behind, ever the plant enthusiast. She's cradling a little mooncalf lily. She says, I'm not really sure, but Professor Longbottom must have like some exciting project in store for us. Imagine the possibilities. What if I don't know. What if we're raising one on our own? Juniper walks by. Oh, how exciting. Wilfred looks toward you, confused.
Um,
And then coming in from, I think someone's at my door. Who is it? Who is it?
It's the true double OG.
It's Menlo. Hi, Menlo. Are you going to bed? Hi, Menlo. Do you need your hug and kiss? Yeah, I know. I can see you. He's like looking through the crack between my monitor and my desk, and he's like, "Hi, I see you too." Hug. Oh, up. Okay, you gotta come up. Laugh. I love you. Hug. Yep, hug. Oh, that's a nice rub. Okay. Have a good time in bed. I love you. Bye. Hey, can't close the door. Yeah, close the door. There with that. Meanwhile, we got two other people. Let's see. Colette and Percy. You guys walk in through the door from like the other room into the main room, carrying your plants.
Do we get to pick what plants we're carrying?
Indeed, and the size and the number and the type of plant.
Percy wouldn't be in this class. I don't know if you knew that.
Percy, at least last year he was. Are you
Because of the
this year?
body switching incident, he was in it.
Oh, okay. All right. So you can either just be enrolled, or I was going to have. Okay, I know what's gonna happen. Colette, you come in.
Okay. Colette comes in carrying like a full-size devil snare. And it hasn't made a single attempt to grab her in any way. But anytime she like walks past anyone or anything, it grabs at that. It's like her own
Just
little
a
attack
bunch of little vines trying desperately to grab on
on the people and things, yeah.
And Percy, you along with Sophia are currently in the open window of this Arborium, gawking at all of the other students having to do physical manual labor. Haha. You can see the princess herself is currently carrying that large venomous tentacula.
The princess?
Colette.
Talk about
Oh.
Colette.
Okay.
My big ass devil snare.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Devil Snare. Oh, sorry. I thought
Yeah.
it was Venomous Tentacle.
Either would work, really. Are you two just gonna stand there?
Yes.
I don't take this class.
I'm gonna start walking towards them with the plant.
You just come to make fun of us. You can hear Wilfred drop down his plant and start walking back for more.
I am Professor Flitwick, wants a report on all classes.
Since
The
when are you
headmaster.
a lapdog?
I am head girl.
Oh, right.
And
Indiana shrugs.
And I'm just here because, well, I wasn't allowed to go back to the training ground after I destroyed a bunch of the equipment there.
Tell me you didn't burn down the broom house.
I don't believe so. I could have.
Wilfred goes into the other room, looking suspicious toward Percy.
Do you want a
And-
hug from my plant, Percy?
Jamie is so loud for me. I need to
Sorry.
calm down. There. I turned you down on my end. Probably because I had you up. Because you're always like, hello. How are you today?
Always a little quiet, boy.
Always plays all the quiet characters.
It's because Friday nights I play the quietest of quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah. The quietest.
He saunters himself and talks at a normal volume.
That is a canonical thing. I forgot about that.
The thing we decided was real.
Yeah, it's the thing we decided was actually true.
Dude has real life mic gain. That is when Ellen and Hogarth enter in with their plants. You can look over and see Sophia and Percy passing by and deciding to take a little scenic view during their free period for now.
Ellen is wearing a lot of dragon hide protective equipment as the plant she's carrying is like sputtering hot sparks as she's carrying a fire seed bush.
Fire seed bush, yep.
And she's just like, this is really freaking hot.
You see like a little ember hit her shoulder and a small flame shows up. You have to blow on it to get it to go out.
Shit. I could not hear you at all, Jordan.
I just said watch it.
Trying. It's not
What is she
exactly
carrying
easy.
again?
A fire seed bush.
Fire seed
It's like
bush.
Fire seed. Okay.
sputtering sparks everywhere.
You should be really careful with that thing. Those are nasty.
I'm well aware. And she's like holding it like as far away from herself as possible.
I've got like I'm blanking on what they're called, but they're the little ones that like bite you and they're like little vampire teeth.
Oh, vampiric luck roots.
Yeah, that one.
Little bonsai trees, yeah.
Yeah.
like,
I've got one of
attack you.
those and I'm holding it like this.
It's trying to like
Yeah, and I'm like
attacking your
holding it
hands
at
so
the
they're, like,
bottom
this-
so that it's like, yeah, so they can't get me.
And Alnock, that is probably the funniest sight to see. Hogarth carrying this plant from the bottom. You are also admiring the view.
Yep. Unluck's definitely not in this one.
Mm-hmm.
It is so good to see my head boy carrying plants.
Wow. Wow.
Your
You,
head boy.
I bet did he put his seed in you yet?
What? Why? Why?
No. Oh my god.
God
damn.
The
Oh
actual.
my God.
Herbology joke. It was a herbology joke.
That was great.
Yeah, totally a
That-
herbology
that was
joke.
fucking-
Yes,
that was
yes.
for sure
Yeah.
a herbology joke.
Y'all get
Oh
get
my
y'all's mind out of the gutter.
I
God.
repot the mandrakes in that relationship.
That's good. That's good.
Facts. Facts.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Darcy enters in, effortlessly shouldering two sizable mandrakes under each arm, seemingly unfazed by its weight or its like little muffled shrieks. Well, that was more information than I needed to hear. Hi, Alnock. Hi, Sophia. Percy.
Oh,
I'm tempted to feed you to this devil snare.
As long as I never have to hear that again. Darcy agrees.
Actually, he might be under restraints. Maybe I shouldn't.
he can see Wilfred coming by with like something really, really heavy. You lot are mostly making a mountain out of a molehill. It's just a bit of plant moving. It's not that hard.
Speak for yourself.
You should see the bags of feed at the farm. Way, way heavier than these.
It's bags of feed don't try and light people on fire, last I checked.
Just then, you hear a little voice. Guys, a little help. Nolan pants. His plant comically dwarfing his frame. He's got a large sapling that he's currently holding, and he is not able to hold it very well.
Then how's he walking like with the plant? How can he see?
He's got direction. He knows the Arborium. He doesn't need to see. Yeah. Arnesia glances back, and a smirk plays on her lips. Nolan, are you under there, or is this Oh, sorry, it's a tentacula. As his tentacula spreaded legs and decided to take a stroll, Wilford looks back too, chuckling, readjusting his grip on the bouncing ball. Looks like Nolan's been claimed by the wild. Should we send a search party? Very funny. Nolan's muffled voice comes from somewhere beneath the foliage. Just remember, I know what you hide under your mattress, Wilfred.
Oh man.
Oh, and you thought our jokes were bad.
Wilfred, anything you'd like to share with the class?
Not unless a certain snitch decides to be a rat. I'm not helping you, by the way, Nolan. And Wilfred goes past him. Juniper seems amused by the scene, too. I think the Devil Snare has taken a liking to you, Nolan. Maybe it's a sign of a blossoming friendship.
Can I help Nolan somehow? Or am I too...
You can place yours down, yeah, and go help him.
Okay. I'll do that.
Elnock is going to ranged cast Perfusorius on Nolan's plant as Alexandra goes to pick it up.
Yes. That is so amazing.
Wait, is it like in a glass container?
What? Glass?
Am I thinking of the right spell?
You're thinking Fenestra.
Fenestra.
Perfusorius does this. So Alexandra, as he's like trying to hold it, you come over, you're like, oh, don't worry. You go to help him, and just with the little bit of force you put into it, the whole plant is incredibly light. Whoa. Alexander, you're seriously strong.
Yeah, I've been working my abs.
My abs.
Yeah, I've been working my abs.
Apparently I need to go to the gym too. Man. Amidst laughter and all the lighthearted jabs, many of the students here maneuver their leafy burdens into the main room of the greenhouse. You can see Mr. Longbottom is just walking out into the main stage. And for those of you doing your free periods, looks like show's over. All right, so for our three students, Hogarth, Alexander, and Follette. Oh, wait, Ellen.
Mm-hmm.
Herbology begins. In the greenhouse, the air is thick with a scent of rich soil and a myriad of magical plants. The space is alive with an array of exotic flora, each more peculiar than the last. Professor Neville Longbottom, always cheerful despite his occasional clumsiness, stands amid the greenery, a wide grin on his face. All right, everyone! Thanks for your help this morning, he greets, his voice filled with usual warmth and enthusiasm. Today, we embark on your final project in magical botany. Your task will be to create a living magical plant that serves a practical purpose to wizard kind. At least that's what the rubric says. He gestures toward a large collection of magical plants, ranging from the common flutterby bush to the more exotic, like the Venomous tentacula or Mimbulus mimbletonia. You'll be working in pairs to crossbreed these plants. The 7th years will be taking a 6th year under their tutelage, and most of the class kind of groans. Come on, you all were 6 years once, not that long ago. I'll have to remind you. Think about the unique properties each plant possesses, and how combining them could result in something extraordinary. The class buzzes around as Neville continues. Perhaps a plant that can water and weed itself for a self-tending garden, or one that could act as a natural alarm system. The possibilities are, quite frankly, endless. And I'm eager to see each group's creativity. Find a partner, and I'll assist as I can. Okay. I have a list, but we're gonna find out who else is in this class. Class list. There it is.
We have to pair with underclassmen, right?
You must pair with an underclassman. Yes.
Cool.
Zach Anderson.
Yep. They're just all in this class. So Hogarth, you can run over to Zach if you want. Hogarth.
Hell yeah.
He's waving it down. Well, you don't want to go with your brother. Why would I? When I have Hogarth.
Why wouldn't he want to go with me? I'm better at herbology.
Why'd you sound like Daniel Radcliffe there? For a second.
Probably because I'm doing an accent. I don't know.
Yeah, but normally it's like the Cockney accent. You got like the Daniel Radcliffe accent there.
I don't know. The accent does what it wants.
Absent. So yeah, we got a bunch of different people. Let me throw up their art, I guess. Ha 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 ha. Underclassmen, 7th year. Wee. Present screen. Jamie lookalike. Joking, of course.
He does not look like Jamie.
Look, man,
Just
I
give him
can't look like
brown
Dildo
hair.
and that kid at the same time. Okay,
No,
you gotta
he
pick
just
one.
happens to have brown hair. Does everyone with brown hair look like Jamie? Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, does this guy look like Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Another Jamie.
Oh my god.
Jamie, he's right here.
What?
I am so annoyed.
I don't even have blonde hair.
So, Ellen, you look around the room, looking at the different people that are at your disposal here. Everyone trying to find a partner.
Shit, I don't. Ellen hasn't interacted with anyone younger year. Well, maybe not. Hold on. I'm guessing Jamie and Jaya are Gryffindors, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Jamie and Jaya.
Have any of them tried out for the Quidditch team in previous years?
Jordan?
Jay would probably be on the Quidditch team.
Jaya.
Okay, so yeah, Ellen would probably look at Jaya like, like eye her from like across the room, and be like, "Hey, you want to be partners?" You know.
Captain Drake. I don't see why not. She seems really nervous around you.
Not the.
Will you be returning to Quidditch this year?
I mean, if they'll let me, if we play. I've heard last year they didn't really play.
I'm certain they'll be going back for it.
If I have anything to say about it, we will.
And you guys move off together. Hogarth got his. Ellen got hers. Alexandra, I guess. Time to flip a coin or something.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll go to the friendliest looking person. Who looks friendly? Like, not Gemma faced.
Not Gemma faced. Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
Gabby. Or Gabriel, depending on the day.
Gabriel. Gabriel.
Yeah, okay.
So Gabriel goes over toward you. You look like you know what you're doing.
Sometimes. Would you like to partner up?
Yes, please.
Okay, awesome.
Looking through the different plants at your disposal, there are quite a few that are ready for you. Colette, what about you?
I feel like Colette would just glare at any younger year that tries to talk to her. So I'm just gonna like grab the nearest person.
The nearest person would be. I'll give you good messages. Okay. You grab a nearby person, and this girl gets kind of yanked in your direction. Excuse me, this is Kashmir.
And
I don't want your grubby little hands on it. You can see Kazetta.
do you need a partner?
Only because we were assigned one, I suppose. What's with your
Great.
hair?
Glad we agree.
Do you really dye it? I thought that was out of fashion.
It's natural.
Oh. My apologies.
Did you seriously look at a girl that's got pink skin and fucking thorns growing out of her head and ask her if her hair was dyed?
Oh. Okay. Muggles, they've been really going crazy on the plastic surgery. Found out about it from in Muggle Studies class. Professor Milne wouldn't stop talking about it.
I'm barely even aware. Nothing about me is Muggle.
Do you want to do the assignment or not?
Let's just do this. Be done with it.
All you guys have your partners? And together you shall make something. So I'm gonna send you guys a list. You know what? I'll grab like a clip of it instead. Here are some ideas. So the idea here is that you can breed plants that have different kinds of like attributes to make something new. I have a there I just sent. So some examples are Bree Walkers, gravity-resistant bonsai, fire seed bushes, large flitter blooms, bouncing bulbs, silver leaf trees, vampiric luck roots, fanged geraniums, mandrakes, creepers, screech snaps, Niffler's fancy, Mimbulus mimbletonia, snargaluff plants, devil's snare, venomous tentacula, whomping willow saplings, redwood saplings, corpse flowers, and nightshade.
Okay, do we have to choose two now?
You can pick two or more.
Oh,
That's up to
okay.
you. And yeah,
Okay.
basically, it's fine. Like I'll just wait. You guys think about it, and the first person who has an idea as to what they want to create, we'll move along with that. If you have any questions about these plants and their attributes, let me know. As they are all here, all around you. These are the plants that you've been walking into the main area, so people are starting to grab some for their own.
gravity resistant bonsai, that just means that it floats essentially, right?
Yeah, so it's a bonsai tree that kind of sticks onto a large hunk of porous rock, and its roots like stick into the rock and then pump helium down into it, some kind of magical helium that makes it float.
Okay.
Could that be used to make parts of another plant float, or would it only let you make the entire plant float?
Hey, the sky's the limit. Yeah, full creative freedom.
Because I've got two really dumb ideas.
Love it.
Ooh.
So
I
it
got an
has
idea.
to like have a purpose to wizard kind. A
Oh,
practical purpose to wizard kind.
would Colette care about the rubric, or would Colette just do stupid shit?
I have an idea. I have an idea of what I want to do.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right, Ellen.
So I want to combine the gravity resistant bonsai, the fire seed bush, and the silver leaf tree. And what the idea is, I want to create like a floating kind of small tree that essentially has like cinders on it. Kind of like
Rains fire down upon your enemies.
no. It's actually more practical. It floats around and it's really good for like if you're out in the colder climates of like wilderness. So it can
Ooh.
provide like warmth and since it's not a fire seed bush anymore where it's just like sparking everywhere and it's just like the tree itself is kind of like emanating this heat, so it has like warmth.
Because that's
fucking
why
dope.
metal. So it's just like kind of red glowing metal.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
That's super cool. That's super cool. Well, make me a herbology check.
I had a
Straight
kind of similar
roll.
idea to make like lanterns that floated.
Hey, all right. It's a 16 from me.
Whoa. This is a really interesting idea. Maybe, well, if we can combine it with a screech snap, they kind of have the long necks. We could have it spit fire, raining down upon our enemies, as Jaya says to you.
Right, well, it has to be productive to wizard kind, remember?
Sounds pretty productive to me. I mean, I
I
wouldn't want
mean,
to fight
usually
anybody with a fire spewing, bellowing plant.
it'd make a really great, guard plant at your house.
Self-defense, much better than mace.
True
That
that.
shit stings.
But, I mean, think about it this way. You're out in the snow, wherever you are. Have this in your bag in like a nice little pot. Pull it out in your tent. Obviously, a bit more with a, what's it called? Capacious extremist, so you have some room for it to float around. Put it in the center of your tent. Now you have warmth throughout your whole tent. You don't have to worry about fire getting spread everywhere like you would with a fire seed bush.
I would be scared of one thing if I was out in the forest and I was using this.
Hmm.
If I ever left it behind me, I'd be scared about maybe falling prey to the hinky puffs.
Right.
Little floating ball of light, beckoning me to come and get it. And then they bash my skull in with a rock. Or whatever a ghost can.
You have the most active imagination. I would never have thought about that.
Well, I would have never thought about camping. I mean, I've never actually gone camping.
Really?
Well,
Never.
yeah. Well, a few years back, like I was wanting to, but they weren't letting third years into the whole tournament thing. And then that big thing
Yeah.
went down with the spiders, and my parents haven't let me out of the house since.
Yeah, that's a bit understandable. It was
Well,
not
yeah, I
a
was nearly
great
brought out
time.
of school. It was rough. But, my brother's here. So I kind of just played that sympathy card, and they let me stay.
At least you're here.
And you are too. Where did you go? You're like the best captain that we ever had.
It's a bit of a long story.
You go to the Shadow Realm.
No, nothing like that.
Oh. One day, one day, I'm going to meet someone who's been there, or I'll go myself.
Believe me when I say this. Adventure is not for the faint of heart.
I feel like everyone else is having adventures, and I just like live here. Like I'm just like going to school, and everyone else is like fighting in fury in the woods.
Here, if you really want adventure, explore the castle. And I mean really explore the castle. You'll find it.
This could be like giant rats,
Maybe.
like in those Muggle video games.
Is this bitch cop talking about Dark Souls?
No,
This is
but, like,
2008. It will be Demon Souls.
Yeah, that's right. Demon Souls right now.
Giant rats is just a
I know.
trope of
I know.
adventures.
No, it could be Oblivion too. So who knows?
Yeah.
Definitely Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion.
Okay, that's your meaning, Jaya. You quickly are like, this bitch is weird.
This bitch is a little off, but hey, she plays
Little
Quidditch
off.
all right.
She can't be that bad if she plays Quidditch.
Right.
Okay, so you got a 16. Let's see what she gets.
You know what, Alex? Take my subscriber advantage, you know?
12.
Hey, it's above a 10. I'll take it.
Yeah, it was gonna be a 6.
I doubled. It.
Alright.
We're cool.
And you have begun work on that. Basically, what you end up getting is a little pot with a seedling that I guess we'll see how it grows.
Ooh.
And if it
Ooh.
ends up the way you want it to.
Can I cast Herbivicus on it? To help foster
it would kind of ruin it in a way.
Hmm.
That when you cast Herbivicus, you can make plants grow big, but if you cast them on magical plants, their magical properties are stunted.
So maybe like
Which
later
is why we
on in
raise
the growth.
mandrakes, we don't just Herbivicus them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, but anyway, you have it. I would recommend going into your hidden chat and typing up this sapling you have and what it does.
Okay.
Yeah. Since we will finish this at the end of 7th year. All right. Hogarth, you said you were ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to combine.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to combine.
Okay.
I want to combine
go.
a Bree Walker and a Whomping Willow sapling.
Oh boy. What is as muscle?
Yeah,
Walking muscle?
walking muscle. Yes, that's funny as hell. It's a Whomping Willow that can come with me and beat up my enemies whenever I need them
You
to.
gave a Whomping Willow legs.
Yes.
This can only go poorly.
This could go very fucking poorly.
So it's a walking willow.
I was gonna say a Bree Walking Willow was where I was going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
I didn't know Ben joined this session with those shitty ass puns.
Make a herbology.
Bitch.
Ben is a
Don't-
homie.
don't
come
knock
at
Ben.
Ben's
Don't
jokes
get
are actually
mad.
somewhat funny. Okay.
I know. It's just a running joke with me and Ben.
No, I know. You guys keep bickering, and it's actually kind of funny. Okay. Oh wait, I should probably roll my stuff just in case I roll it really bad.
Zach got a 27.
Darn.
Okay, well I have some good important rolls if I need them too. Okay.
Don't fuck up.
Oh. 16.
You can make that better.
Yeah, I'm gonna portent that and make it a 22.
Hey, see, better.
E.
No one has gotten a no yet. Get.
But together, you guys do end up making a sapling because of your very high rolls. You're above 20s here. You end up getting a little Bree Walker that's about this big that'll grow up all on its own. That the branches just look like big, like
Yeah.
muscly arms that are coming out in different ways.
Yeah.
It's got
Sweet.
thick thighs and tiny little feet.
So it's just built like me.
It's just going through like bodybuilder poses over and over again.
This
If
is
only-
that's the best
Yeah.
bodybuilder pose I've ever seen.
If only Riker was still here, we could see the merge of a Whomping Willow and the death root that he had. We could have seen that
Jesus.
monstrosity.
Whomping Willow
Anyway.
Deathroot.
I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I want to combine a devil's stare with a screech snap to make just a loud ass guard plant that just grabs people and then yells.
Mommy,
It's like
how we move? Tell me how to
Crap!
Okay,
You're
guard
not supposed
plant.
to be here. Ah!
Mommy.
Okay. Also, by combining them, you could probably make them like be able to blend in with their environment. You know, they would blend in with foliage, and they just kind of like
Mommy.
come out all of
What?
a sudden.
Yeah, it's
How do you
perfect.
do?
It's stealthed too.
I don't know what you're asking.
All right. Yeah, I
What's
don't
your
think-
passive perception, Colette?
19.
Okay. What's something in your inventory?
Let me go check my inventory.
What's something that you like that you keep on you?
Colette getting mugged.
Probably the things she holds dearest are those. Is that like magical water from Antarctica that cures diseases?
All right.
It's gone.
So what?
She has 4 vials of it, by the way.
Mhm.
So take how many? Take several, probably.
She just rolled a 19.
She or he?
Gazetta.
Is that oh, for herbology?
Yes.
Okay, let me roll. 24.
Okay. That is an E.
Nice.
Mhm.
I just need to know who the fuck stole from me, and if Hogreth saw it.
Ogrowth, what's your passive? 30?
Mommy.
Yes. I saw it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I have an idea for later. Cool.
Alexandra, you are. I'm getting so many messages. Okay.
Yes, sorry, that was me.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's so I'll just say openly, it's supposed to be a practical purpose. So that's like it does a job of some kind, like a physical job.
So potions don't count.
No, making a potion ingredient is not
Mm.
the project.
Yeah, it's not the project. You can do it. It's just going to affect your grade.
Hmm.
So you can still do it if that's what Alexander would do, but you ain't getting a grade for it.
Okay.
It's only 7th year. Who cares about grades anyway?
Yeah, just worry about newts. Fucking cares about grades.
Am I the last one?
You are the
Yes.
last one. Sorry.
Ah, shit.
It's okay. You don't need to care about grades. You just need to be. You can be that person who is like failing grades all year round and then passes the final with flying colors.
Flitter blooms have tentacles. Bouncing bulbs bounce, if you recall that from way, way away. Vampiric luck-roots have teeth. Fang geraniums, they have full-on mouths that can bite things. They're carnivorous. Mandrakes, of course, have their powerful screech, as well as they live in the ground. Creepers are vines that are able to keep people out and are resistant to fire. Screech snap talk. They can speak. Mimbulus Mimbletonia squirts very stinky pus.
Okay.
Devil Snare chokes out victims and really likes dark environments. And redwood trees, of course, are just ginormous. Nightshade is very poisonous.
Okay. I'm gonna combine something that keeps out pests out of your house.
Okay. A good idea would probably be something to do with Devil Snare.
Yeah,
It's really good at
that's what
catching
I'm thinking.
plants.
Yeah. And Devil Snare.
Like a
And
devil's...
which one? And which one is the one that bites? Like the carnivorous
the
one?
Fang geranium.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's like a flower with a mouth.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so this would create a plant that is nocturnal, that can be put at like the entrances to doorways and stuff for when pests like mice and stuff enter into your home, and they will grab onto them, choke them, suffocate them, and eat them.
Yes.
I love how Alexandra's is like the most like metal out of all of them.
Well, I wanted to create a healing potion first, but you know,
Times are
work.
tough, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, make me a herbology check.
Okay.
And you'll help, yeah. That's an 11. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, Gabby's actually a little more. 13.
I'll use my inspiration on my roll. I don't want to fail a lot of crits.
Do you want to give Gabriel a d4?
Yes.
Sikrin, bless this roll.
Oh
It could be a 4.
What do you say? High or low? It's always high.
Low. High or low, Sikrin. Only got 2.
Hey,
Well,
Not
my
tonight.
rolls are
I can't tell if Alex failed the roll or if Sikrin's blessing failed.
Yeah.
No, Alex counteracted.
So
Alex
they got a
cursed
15, which is good.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
my rolls are fucking shit.
What did you get?
Sad face. I got 12.
it. Nah, Alexandra, take my subscriber. Get better.
Oh my
Do a
god.
better
thank you.
roll. That's what we're talking
hey.
Yeah.
about.
What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Oh, fuck yeah. Way better. 15 and 20. Is going to be high or low, Alexandra?
You know what to do.
I'll go high.
Works 100% of the time. All the time.
All the time. Yeah,
That's
let's
fine.
fucking go.
You got an E, not an A.
Yay.
And yeah, you end up getting like a little pot with a bunch of different flowers that are starting to grow that require you to like take crickets and like drop it into their little enclosure. They bloom during the nighttime and fall
Okay.
asleep during the day. And they don't photosynthesize, so you don't put them in like sunlight. Moonlight magically is probably a good one. Cool. That's our herbologists and their grades. We got Hogarth with an E, Alexander with an E, Colette with an E, and Ellen with an A.
Hey, I'm passing. That's what
Damn,
matters.
Ellen's the only one without an E. Shit.
I'll take it.
Which
Listen, I got a straight roll. I'm happy.
I believe earlier Jason said that no one's gotten an O. That is not true. I'm pretty sure Hogarth got an O one time last session. Isn't something not Silomancy, Arithmancy?
I think it was arithmancy.
It's Arithmancy.
Yeah.
That's insane. 25
Yeah, I got an
DC
O
and you
in
get
an-
an O in the hardest class.
I
'Cause you're
got
nat
like a
20.
yeah. No, I didn't. I don't think I
No,
did. It
not
wasn't a
that
nat
class.
20. It was like a 27 and a 25.
Yeah, you legitimately
I
got
think
over
I
your DC
I
both
legit just
times.
rolled really fucking high.
The other one that you did, I think, was like it was like potions, I believe, and yeah, and then you got that.
What was my potions
Great
grade?
transfig? No. Yeah, potions.
I'm just amazing.
Colette, your potions is.
I know I got like a 30 on that check.
Yeah, you got no. You got no.
Fuck yeah. I know because I got exceptional Veritasium out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running around with ruined Veritas. I have a ruined legendary potion. I need to see what the fuck happens.
You drink it and it forces you to lie on everything. You can no longer tell the truth.
You also got to remember, Wilfred is running around with a ruined
God.
Veritas potion also.
Wilfred's gonna fuck someone up with that.
Spike dildos. Drink with that shit.
Hmm.
Okay. We've got.
You know what? Maybe we should.
Who is in Ancient Runes?
Oh, I think I am.
Yep.
Almach is here, and Sophia is here. Percy is not.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm the only other class I'm taking is DADA.
I'm not taking Ancient Ruins or Divinations.
Ancient Ruins?
Yeah, I fucked that up. My bad. Ancient Ruins.
Hey, if there's a class called Ancient Ruins where you explored ancient ruins, I'd be down for that class.
So archaeology class?
Your choice.
I'm taking Ancient Ruins as well.
I took archaeology.
Colette's like
when
one
I was
smart
in
person class.
university. That was a crazy class.
Alexandra, you wouldn't happen to be taking Ancient Runes, would you?
No.
Take my 3 periods up by 2 and get to 7. Oh, 8, sorry.
All right. So this one's simple. For those of you who are in Ancient Runes class, you guys get to, for your 7th year assignment, start working on a rune-etched object. A magical object.
Ooh.
That you can either imbue, or if you are also in alchemy class, then you could use the alchemy stone that you are creating this year to power it.
Ooh.
To create an exceptionally powerful rune object.
Elnock should be in the class.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Elnock the artisan now. Which I thought for this entire time I've been playing with Mike that Mike was the artisan. He's like, no, I was arithmetic and runes, and I'm like, wait, what?
No, I was Charms.
Oh, Charms. Sorry, yeah,
Charms,
you were
yeah.
Charms, and I was like, I thought you were artisan.
Because he was Charms before we even had the
Artisan
Like
class.
before
the
Artisan
class.
existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike's ideas helped Artisan exist in the way that it does.
Well, thank you, Mike. I have two characters that I enjoy playing Artisan as.
Jordan made it come to life, though.
Well, because we were going to do Artisan as like a band, kind of thing. And the more we worked on it, we were going to work on Mike's thing as well. And then we started working on it. We were like, actually, this would work thematically to like link these two things weirdly. Where you can either be like an artist or you can be a crafter artist.
Either way, a liberal arts major.
True.
So sky's the limit. This is 7th year.
I forgot. This is gonna be funny in Thursday night, Alex, because if you remember, Haven, my dumbass character, takes ancient runes. I'm gonna blow up the school.
Haven's gonna make like a Rhinished cockring or something.
Bet it's in the plans now. Just to make Alex suffer.
You're my
use it
fucking
before I
favorite.
die.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Hey, that man has a poly. It could be of use. Don't worry.
He'll have to make copies.
Becomes a major hit. Opens up a Diagon Alley, Nocturne Alley shop. We don't have a sex shop in Nocturne Alley.
My god.
And funny
That would
enough,
be
That's what
amazing.
Moribund's is. That's what Moribund's is. Cause like there's a few shops that like no one ever goes into, or Astaire. There's a few shops that like we don't even know what they do.
One of them is the sex shop.
One of them is the sex shop.
One of them is the lion's den of the world.
I feel like out of everyone in Thursday night, Haven would be the person to make a fucking sex shop in Nocturne Alley.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sad. Maybe I'll have to move where the Spiny Serpent is, because that's a perfect name.
The Spiny Serpent. That's a decent name for a sex shop, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll make MSAW Astaire the black market then. That's what I'll have to do.
It's fucking funny, bro.
Any ideas?
Are there, like, what are the limits to what we can do with this?
There are no limits.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There are limits as to
So much
what
worse.
I will approve and what I won't, but
Yeah, what are your boundaries?
These pair of gloves, when you hit, cast Avada Kedavra.
you can make something only the size of a refrigerator or less.
Okay, he didn't say the object couldn't have the power of Avada Kedavra. Just saying.
I mean, that would
It
require you
also
to
has
cast
to
it.
be something that could be graded.
I want to create an energetic crystal incubator.
You're still doing those fucking crystals.
Are you gonna incubate your crystals?
Make them bigger.
Oh my god!
Are you trying to hatch them like eggs?
Grow these crystal babies.
Alex looks like, it looks like what Alex is laughing at. It looks like there might be repercussions later for this option.
I think it's a cool idea.
Alex marks destruction of Alnock's mansion. Check.
Well, that's just what happens when you have kids.
Yep. My little crystal babies are going to wreck my mansion.
Yeah. All right. Well, if Elnock has his idea, then we will be doing 3 checks. We will be doing a oh fuck! It's been forever since I did magical object stuff. Investigation for blueprinting it.
Yep. Oops, that's Saturday morning. Investigation. Min 25.
Okay. Sleight of hand for the actual rune etching.
I rolled a 21.
pretty good so far. And then a spellcasting ability check for bringing it to life. And depending on how powerful it is, you can either get it now or later. If it's not as powerful, I might just give it to you right now. If it, oh, you know what? No, I think if you do it, I'll give it to you right now, and then our next semester you can augment it to reach new greater heights.
Ooh.
I really need
Create
some
a
help. I
final
rolled a
project.
9.
Ah, fuck.
Well, you have
Yeah.
plenty of free
Snurp.
periods.
You can take mine. You can take mine.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh!
Natural 20.
Yay!
Damn.
Yeah.
Alok, can you please describe what the rest of the class ends up seeing?
Oh, I don't need to describe it. I've got a picture for it.
Oh boy.
It is. Into discussion.
Oh, let's see. Ooh, wait, is this
That's
from League of Legends?
StarCraft 2.
Oh, okay. It's very fucking
I mean,
similar.
yeah, like I know it's from a video game, but like you can see kind of that like elven, sorry, not elven, goblinish like flair that he's added onto it. And then yeah, that totally looks like incubating a crystal. Cool. So Almach, you have it. You have it.
Yes. And I have so many more. I have so many downtime plans.
My army of crystal soldiers.
Exactly.
My army.
I still love the fact that that out of character, all of us know Alnox still has a person taken far away from Antarctica. He just has a person.
We're working on that. If I can get to downtime tonight, the person might be free.
I'm just trying to get them out safely.
Exactly.
I'm taking my time. Would you rather me kill them?
It's like 10 years has passed. They finally pop out. Where am I? It's like, oh, you're still alive.
Oh, you're alive. You're you definitely don't have a job anymore. That's for sure.
In any relationship you had, they're probably gone. Wife probably
Yeah.
got remarried. Sorry.
Your wife got remarried.
You guys are on the same page there. Okay,
Mother
so
said it was my turn on the brain cell.
And by the way, Elnock, now that you're finished with that, you have 2 spells you can cast using wisdom.
Oh, Jesus. I don't have the brain power for this right now.
I'm taking
I
the
have
brain
ideas
cell
for
back
what I'm
then.
gonna do.
No, I need it. Please.
Jordan,
I've got to cast a spell
what
successfully.
did you say?
I have ideas of what I want to do with mine.
Okay.
I can just do my rolls separate.
It's not a complete idea, so I'm gonna spitball what I have at you. I want to make a rune etched tarot deck. And I was hoping that upon giving somebody a tarot reading with it, depending on what they are asking for, maybe they get bonuses or something when they do that actual thing. Or do you get what I'm getting at?
They can invoke the reading. So like if they have to do something, it's like, well, I would relate this back to this card I got in this reading.
Yeah.
And if they can say that story, then they get advantage or something like that. Or
yeah, that's kind of
or
where
they-
I'm going. Yeah,
yeah.
advantage or a bonus or something.
Plus 10 to the roll.
Amazing.
Goddamn.
And they get, and like it's like a 4-card spread, so they get like 4 of those depending on.
All right.
Yeah.
You're an alchemy, right?
I am an alchemy.
What are you making in alchemy?
I have a mind stone.
Oh.
from alchemy.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I don't remember the stone I was making in alchemy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remember that.
I
Uh-oh.
wrote
Next
it down.
time-
I
next
wrote it
time I'm
down
gonna
because
make
I
sure
knew
people
I
will
would forget.
Write it down.
I
I
didn't write mine down.
We can always figure it out. It's fine.
shame.
We're not doing alchemy today.
Good.
You could go back in the VOD.
Yeah.
That's
true.
so much work.
Yeah,
Tell
it is.
you
You
what-
could just also look at the list of alchemy stones and just try and figure out which one you would have done.
That's true.
I don't think there's a
Sure.
list.
Anyway,
Just like
yeah, that's what I
ideas.
want to make.
All right. Interesting. Investigation. For blueprinting.
Still got portents. Good luck.
I do have another portent if I need it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You
that,
know,
that my portent makes it a 27. I would much rather have a 27 than
All
a
right.
nat
Damn.
one.
Good start to the investigation. Let's get a sleight of hand for rune etching. Your attention to detail.
Hey, can I put my gloves on? I have gloves that give me a +1 to sleight of hand.
I suppose
Word.
you can only be attuned to 3 objects at a time. Recall this.
Okay. That's an 18.
All right. Spellcasting ability. The hardest check of all.
Spellcasting.
Truly.
Oops, that's not.
Because you can't go any further than 5,
Nat
you know?
20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My spellcasting ability check is going to be the check that I have the highest
13.
bonus to.
13? 13 is not good enough to complete your deck. You are 1 success away from finishing this.
Cool.
Take my
I have.
subscriber.
Oh,
Ooh!
thanks, Brad.
Oh, that's nice on my...
Wait, technically, isn't the artisan the only one who can go above +5 on ability checks? Because it is a check. You take the jack of all, the thing that gives you the half of your proficiency.
Nah, 13's still the best.
Is that worded? Any check that does not...
It
involve
says a
a
And
check.
it's any
that
check you
you-
don't have proficiency in.
Proficiency in. So technically, yes, magic
Also,
ability.
Vigor casters at level 20
It
would have a
doesn't say
+7.
any skill check.
It doesn't.
I'm
It
pretty sure
says
it says
any
any
check
check.
you don't have a
It
proficiency
might
in. That's
boy.
let me check.
I think
No.
that's
Let
what
me look
I
at
could be
Matt-
wrong.
Master of None is any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
Ability.
Ability check. It's still ruled as magic
Spellcasting
ability check.
ability. Yeah.
Yeah?
Spellcasting
Mhm.
ability. Yeah. Damn.
And what'd you say with Vigor caster, Jamie?
Vigor
Oh,
casters
yeah, at
go to
level-
+7 at level 20.
Hogarth, you get your 2 spells.
Yeah.
Will do.
And then we're looking for... Colette is last.
So I have these barbed dragon claws in my inventory, and I was thinking I could use them to turn them into a really cool pair of gloves that you could potentially use the claws to punch people.
You want to make a weapon.
Basically, and I wanna etch it so that it can do cold damage to people when I hit them.
There we go. Do you want to connect this to your alchemy? Are you taking alchemy?
I am taking alchemy.
Do you want to connect that and make an cold alchemy stone?
Sure.
Cool. Make it extra fucking powerful. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You could also make it have 2 modes where it's in glove mode, and then you flick your hands and they turn into actual dragon claws.
That'd be
Slap
cool.
people.
Yeah, like a bracelet
Oh, yeah.
mode. and
Yeah,
then, like,
yeah. And it just
Fuck
turns
yeah.
into actual
Oh,
dragon
that's
claws.
That's sick as fuck. All right,
pretty
I'll do
fucking
that.
sick. Okay. All right. Investigation.
11.
Okay. That one would be a fail, but we can still move on.
Okay.
Let's do our sleight of hand.
Oh fuck, that's the wrong deck skill for me. 6. Do I have inspo?
No, sadly.
Damn it.
I used my subscribers already, sorry.
As have I, unfortunately.
Anybody watching?
I don't think anybody's
We have 3
watching
people
this
watching,
game.
They're
apparently.
watching.
I'm pretty sure they're all people in this goddamn
It's
session.
me. I'm in there.
It's
No, I see
probably
somebody who isn't in the session on the list, but I'm not gonna call them out.
you can always message Mark, be like, "Hey, Mark, get some extra
Oh.
points to give me advantage."
Yeah. Yeah, you can just go into server chat and be like, at everyone.
No, that
Ow.
that one session, Alex, that one session where I was trying to get the Die of Fate, I literally DM'd Mark and I was like, "Hey, Mark, I need an advantage." He sends me the message of someone running across, and he like puts it in chat.
No, I'll just spend like a
you.
bunch of what it takes to subscribe. If you tell me your Twitch username, I will gift you one.
Okay. 1 second, they're
That's
resetting
not.
my this.
Wait. Wait a second. Jamie, who are you talking to?
Sasha.
Okay. All right. That's
I don't understand. What does it take to subscribe?
Money.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Money.
but Jamie's
Or if
saying
you have
that
an Amazon Prime account, you can do it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, money and also a piece of your soul, knowing that you're subscribed to Alex.
Piece of your soul.
Wow.
Damn! How rude!
Oh. Thought we had something, Jason.
All right, I'll just spend a bunch of free periods making them, I guess.
Okay. Your last check, Colette.
Spellcasting ability, yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, it's useful because normally this takes 3 separate like downtimes. And you
I
get to make them all
totally
in one
should have
class.
eaten a food item to give me a boost to one of these checks. Oh well.
Do it. You're in culinary and you should be able to gain the benefit of that, and you just need to think a little bit. That's all.
I'm trying to remember which one is the one that gives me a bonus to my.
Sorry, I took the
dex
brain cell and I
checks.
forgot to give it back. Here you go.
Jordan
Yeah.
with a brain cell?
You have
I
to
could
blow
never
the
imagine that.
kiss to give it back. But now he's not going to get it.
I'm not gonna forget that you said that.
Because you're a prude. It's fine.
Jordan will remember that.
Jordan will
Just
remember
pop
that.
I will remember that for the rest of your life.
up.
The moment I die gets thrown out.
Now, the moment he dies,
Strength check.
which who knows how much longer his life will be.
We're in 7th year after all.
Me, Jordan's talking out of character.
Okay. So, if I eat a broiled scorpion on a stick, the 6 that I rolled on the sleight of hand becomes an 11.
That wouldn't change anything.
Okay, I can eat one to increase the other one as well. I could just burn a bunch of them. Yeah,
I'm sure you can only gain the benefit of one food item at a time, but
that is not stated anywhere, if I remember it.
Really?
I just
Nope.
imagine if you eat
Just stack
one
'em all
and then you
up.
eat
Yep,
another.
you can just eat a bunch of them.
Well,
I don't know.
technically in 5e, effects with the same name don't stack. So
Well,
technically-
yes,
same
you
name.
can't stack the same one, but you can
Yeah.
stack different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what Jamie's
different
saying.
ones,
Is
yeah.
Jamie's stacking different ones.
Different ones. The pensieve pastry that I'll eat will turn my 11 investigation into a 16. Does that change it? So the first one is 16.
Not for what you're trying to make.
God damn it. Okay.
Sasha, give your
Jesus.
die. If you're... Oh no, you're not in that class. Fuck.
All right, so make your spellcasting ability check. See if you can complete one. The hardest check, though, of all of them.
All right. Well, I eat the greenhouse slider and make this a plus 10.
Not the hardest for fucking Jamie. His sleight of hand's a +1.
Not sleight of hand. What? I guess.
The
This
sleight
is
of hand
actually
check
my
he did
best.
is a +1. That's his That's
Fuck!
his best one.
You can't have a 10.
That's your best
you can't
one!
have plus 10
Eating another
in this.
eating another food item gives me a plus 10 to any constitution checks I make, and my spellcasting ability
And
modifier
Jamie
is
is a vigor.
constitution.
Jamie is a bigger
So my
caster.
spellcasting ability check is a constitution check.
You got me there.
But it doesn't fucking matter because I rolled a 4. Fuck you, Aubrey.
You're like
you.
You're like, all I have is an idea. None of this is working.
I'm yelling at my
Just,
parents. Told me not to be quiet.
ripping up pieces of paper.
All
At
right.
least you have a lot of
And
downtimes. Jamie.
How many free periods to make this?
Oh yeah, free
9?
periods. No, I think
Yeah, I
it's
guess
just.
we'll see.
I think it's just what you just have to get one success for each roll. So it'd be if you get them all right, just 3 free periods.
Mm,
You just have
Cool.
to get the 3 successes.
cool. Well,
You'll
that
probably
brings 3 of my
spend
items.
9 with that sleight of hand.
That brings 3 items. So
Hmm.
and failed every single
Alright.
check. Let's go.
All right.
Poor
Can't win them
Jamie.
all.
Try.
So that's Ancient Runes, if you haven't taken Ancient Runes.
Oh wait, I get 2
Ooh.
spells.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 spells. Do
I
2 spells.
will. That's okay.
Albach, what did you get for your 2 spells?
I got a what was it? A 29 and a 21.
Okay. High or low?
High.
High it is.
Hey, let's go.
Seconds around.
How do I name a roll that I'm doing with Avre?
It's an O. Alnock, you
Name
get an O.
roll.
Oh.
You just like
So
type it
after you
in,
type,
weirdly.
yeah, you just type in like what you're rolling, and then you type in like the text after that.
You just write
No.
text after it.
So like exclamation point roll 1d20 plus whatever, and then space. Type in like I don't know if I can Protego, and then it'll say like Protego, and it'll show the roll.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then that way you still got your
Yeah.
what the spell is. Cool. I love that. Okay. So that's Alnock. Hogarth. 13 and 11.
Yep, I did really bad.
Wait. All right. You know what?
As a P.
I rolled high enough on the die for this for this spell. Son of a bitch.
Okay. Okay.
Hold up a moment. Who rolled low? I just subscribed.
Jamie.
Oh,
Jamie,
reroll it.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll re-roll my spellcasting ability check.
That's the best one you can do.
It's a 25.
Oh my god, yeah.
Thank God. It went from a
so you
14
have
to a 25.
1 success out of 3.
Yes.
Okay.
you, Sasha.
And Colette, do you have your spells? I see one of them.
I think that's exactly a success. Yes, that is.
Okay.
Cool. I've locked those spells in.
It's an E overall. Okay. Who's taking divinations?
I am.
Oh, Hogarth, Alexandra, Colette again. All right, that's fine.
I can now reverse gravity and cause earthquakes at will.
First half
So.
to you guys, second half to others.
Jesus.
Divination. The classroom, currently, is draped in its usual shroud of mystery, with billowing fabrics and soft glow of candlelight. At the front, a table with concourses of teacups sit, waiting. Professor Trelawney, ever the embodiment of the esoteric, cradles a small potted tree to her chest as she addresses the class. Her eyes, magnified by her thick glasses, seem to pierce through the haze of incense smoke. Today, my dear students, she begins, her voice ethereal, we shall embark on a journey to unlock what may be our true potential. With the aid of the ephemeral tree, she says, holding up this like little, kind of like larger than a bonsai, but it's like a tiny tree in a pot. We will attempt to glimpse the ever-shifting strands of fate. She strokes the pot of the tree almost affectionately, treating it with a reverence that suggests it's more than just a plant to her. Her hands tremble. as if mortified of the exact topic. This method, she continues, has opened many a prophetic vista for me. Visions of the future are elusive, but for those with the eyes to see, you too may peer through the veil of the cosmos, just as I promised you in third year. A snicker sounds from the back of the room. Probably just the visions from those mushrooms she's fond of. Wilfred murmurs under his breath, earning a few stifled laughs from people around him. Trelawney holds the tree even closer, almost as if protecting it. Mockery is the recourse of the unimaginative mind, she retorts, and people laugh at Wilfred as he shrinks in his seat, obviously embarrassed about being overheard. Then gently, she places the tree on the table, softly kisses its leaves. Then with a swift, horrifying motion, her arm raises, revealing a shimmering silver blade with eyes closed. She, in a slight whimper, she slices the trunk with the knife, like how one would slice a neck. She falls at its side, and clear, luminous sap begins to flow out of it into nearby waiting teacups. And the class starts to look at each other like she may be crazy. Is she trying to poison us? Gemma says, paranoid, looking down to Hogarth.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's just very high.
Oh dear. I don't think I need a microdose today. Excuse me, Professor. Is there any other way to induce these visions? Maybe? Gemma asks, perhaps a bit unsettled by the drastic change in Trelawney's demeanor. The professor pauses, her gaze drifting as if recalling something distant. Yes, there is, she says, and the class takes a bit of a sigh of relief. In the old tales, oracles of old would gaze into the eyes of a moon calf. It was imperative the moon calf be decapitated by the diviner's own hand during the apex of an eclipse. The cold, dead eyes offered a path to haunting visions. If you would rather. Trelawney drifts off, asking genuinely, No, I think we're good, Gemma says, stiff-backed. The idea of simply drinking the sap-infused tea suddenly seems far more palatable. Oh, well, your choice, Trelawney says, regaining her usual dramatic flair. Come, each one, take a cup for yourself. Drink deeply of the infused tea. Let the oracle's balm open your inner eye to the secrets that time veils. Be patient, be open, and let the whispers overtake you. Hogarth, you walk up to the front. Colette and Alexandra are there too. So is Nolan.
Okay.
What's everyone's demeanor like about what you guys are about to do?
Hogarth is kind of like, I am literally being told by a professor to get high off of these fumes for class. What the fuck? Yeah.
Alexandra says, "This is so cool, guys."
You like this?
Yeah, this is fun. Don't you think so?
The ephemeral tree has been used for this purpose for a long time. It's mostly safe.
Mostly?
He takes a cup.
Colette like reaches a hand out and brushes the leaves of the tree. Sorry, little one.
You can hear it whimpering. It's not dead.
It's
Just
awful.
bleeding.
I know it hurts. I'll make sure the big scary woman doesn't do it again.
As you all take your tea and sip, the room seems to grow ever quieter. The only sound, the soft clinking of the cups. Your attention turns inward, waiting, wandering through the manifesting depths of your own soul. And everybody make me a divination plus wisdom check.
Okay, can I be in this class?
If you
I feel
want,
like
Ellen.
no. I'm
Yeah.
feeling like I'm trying to gauge Ellen's kind of like psyche right now, and after what she's kind of like been through previously.
No, honestly,
So,
that's fair.
yeah.
As you're grabbing your cup, Ellen walks up and you're like, Ellen, I didn't know she was in this class.
Ellen, it's good to see you in this class.
Yeah, just had a change of heart about it. Past little while.
Right. That's
I took
cool.
his Xylomancy a little while ago.
Did you now?
Yeah. What was it?
Right.
2 years ago? When they first started showing it?
Right. I like Xylomancy. It's quite fun. And I usually like this class, but I don't really know if I want to drink this. Kind of freaks me out a bit.
Don't let him lie to you. Xylomancy isn't fun.
Right, yeah, that last Xylomancy class was a little bit much, wasn't it?
Not a word.
I didn't say anything. Don't worry about me.
Do I have an inspo? No. Damn it. Oh well.
I rolled a 2 on the die. Like, bruh.
Is this the same day?
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
I don't. Yes, it is because I actually did purposefully put EODs
Cool.
on this. Okay. So, for our visions here, Colette, you get real high, and you kind of drift off into a fantasy land of different shapes and
Oh,
colors.
so much better.
What is your happy place, Jamie?
Hold on, I gave Jamie a subscriber.
Oh,
25.
okay.
A little bit different. A little bit more than double my previous roll.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit.
A little bit. Okay. Colette, you drift off. In your mind's eye, a towering spire looms against a stormy sky. Dark clouds swirl ominously above. Suddenly, a crack of lightning illuminates the scene, revealing this tower's once sturdy structure now trembling violently. With a deafening roar, the wind howls, and the tower, you can hear, creaks and begins to crumble, its stones falling like raindrops into the abyss below. As the last piece falls, the storm clears, leaving behind an unsettling silence and the ghostly echo of a fallen legacy. And Colette, in this haze. Say this.
You want me to say it?
Uh-huh.
Where 3 sentinels stand tall and proud, cracks shall form beneath the shroud. When fallen are the triad towers, lost shall be the soul and power.
And you are pulled back in, and you can see a little crystal ball is currently swirling with light, and you can hear like a ghostly echo of your words coming from it, but only you can hear it.
Oh. That.
Ending that one.
But just kind of sits there. Doesn't
Ellen.
really know what to do.
Oh, sorry. You're high as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ellen is out for lunch. Ellen is far gone, and didn't we have him? It was just Jamie, so it's just you who's kind of taken out into the ephemeral sea. What is your happy place, Ellen, in all this? Something ridiculous.
This is Ellen's happy place.
The Quidditch pitch.
Yeah, honestly, like the Quidditch pitch and like flying, or just in the sky anywhere.
So you're like flying through the sky. You can feel like the wind in your hair. You can see brooms coming past you. One of them goes like, "Go faster, Ellen! You can do it!" You can see they have wings for some reason, and they shoot off past you. Go for it. Yeah! And then we cut to Ellen in her seat in the divinations classroom. It's very quiet right now, and she's like, you receive no prophetic vision. However,
Alan's acting like a
Alexandra.
cat with catnip.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes. Alexandra.
Yeah.
You are thrust forward. You see yourself in a vast, open room with like pillars that are coming from all around you. You see books fly through like fluttering birds. Above, nothing but night sky. And you can hear. No, you can see rising up in that sky, there is a huge dark green, like rusted copper bell that is swinging violently left to right, but you hear nothing. And when you come back, these are the words that escape your lips.
Oh shit. Fucking our boy's over here.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Okay. When the silent bell tolls beneath the moon's gaze, the hidden truth shall dance in the halls of knowledge, revealing what is unseen to the seeker's eye.
Oh, damn. Is that Ray?
Yeah, it's Ray.
That's
Ray just
Ray.
fucking god damn.
Ray, we miss you. Hope
Hi,
you're doing
Ray.
good.
Shit.
I need
What's up, Ray?
can I
Damn,
Jesus.
bro.
Thank you.
God.
Jesus Christ.
100,000.
Of course
I
he
have
fucking has
100,000. May as well
100K.
use
May
it.
as well use it. Show off.
Show off.
Show off.
Looks like Sikrin actually has 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Can I
got
roll those?
Mara
then?
gave you one. Flaunting your points.
I got 2, right?
All right. And then Hogarth.
Yeah.
I don't know if that changes anything.
I don't have another thing for you right now, so
Damn
may
it.
as well save him for later. We are gonna do a spell after this, so don't worry. You find yourself enveloped in an otherworldly trance, Hogarth. Your consciousness drifting away from the familiar surroundings of the classroom. Chill runs down your spine as you are transported to a realm of shadows and whispers. Your vision clears, and you stand at the mouth of a dark, ominous cave. Inside, the air is
Ooh.
thick with a sense of foreboding. You cautiously step forward, your footsteps echoing in the cavernous space. The dim light barely penetrates this darkness. But what light there is glints off something small and unknown. A small, round orb emitting a yellow golden light, nestled on the cave floor. Your gaze is drawn toward it. You hear whispers like a melody. But then you freeze, towering above, pushing out of the darkness toward it, a giant acromantula, one that you are very much acquainted with. Its massive form almost blending into the surrounding darkness. Its eyes, multifaceted and eerily luminous, fixate on the small object below. There's a palpable tension in the air, as if the creature and the object are locked in a silent, primordial standoff. Suddenly, the acromantula's body shimmers with an odd, unnatural glow. It's as though the creature is absorbing some unseen power from the object. You can see the light transferring from one to the other, growing stronger, more menacing. You watch in horror as strands of webbing infused with this eerie luminescence begins to stretch out from the mouth of the cave, almost metaphorically. The vision expands. You see the glowing webbing spreading like some kind of living entity. It moves beyond the cave, rapidly engulfing the surrounding countryside. Trees, rivers, and hills are caught in its otherworldly embrace, each strand pulsating with dark energy. The scene shifts again, and now you see the entire nation under a blanket of this sinister web. Cities, towns, villages, all ensnared. The glow in the sky casting an unnatural pall over everything it touches. Finally, your vision pans even further, revealing a slowly enveloping globe of darkness. The glowing web has spread across oceans, continents, casting the world into shadow. The acromantula, now a mere speck in the vastness of its own creation, sitting at the center of this dark network, its power seemingly unbounded. Blight Fang. As the vision fades and you're pulled back to reality, the chilling implication of what you've seen lingers in your mind. And these words escape your mouth.
Okay. Beneath the ground, a sinister light heralds a world caught in eternal night. Great.
Now everybody can do one spell.
Yay!
dark, depressing shit, you get one spell.
One divination spell.
Uh-huh.
Can I do something else that I feel like Hogarth would do right now, as well
Cry.
as my spell? Yes, cry. Not this bitch blowing his fucking nose.
Can't fuck Elnock. He's not in the room.
What would that be, Hogarth?
Can I immediately like cast Elysian Praetoritor on myself and pull that out of my head
Ooh.
and vial that, please, before it starts
Yeah,
to sit in my brain for too long and I forget some of it?
it's in the globe you have, the little crystal ball.
Oh,
But
well, I still want to.
technically,
I
those
still
can
want
only
to
be
Elysian.
accessed by the people who that is pertinent to and the creator.
Right, so I'm just gonna Elysian Praetoritor it out of my brain and into a vial and put it in my bag.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bitch.
Everyone else?
I'll roll. One of them advantages I got. I got 2, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay. 17 for Aperi Vestigium. Which is one of our 7th year spells for divs.
I'm just debating if I cast a Parry Vestigium as well, or if I go for Lumos Felis.
That's a success. Yeah. This one is, we see it in the second film for Fantastic Beasts, I think, where he like blows on the end of his wand and golden sparks come around and then show recent magical activity of the last 10 minutes. And by upcasting, you can increase the duration. Oh, it also takes 10 minutes to cast. Oh, no, it takes 1 minute to cast. It can last for 10 minutes.
Easy.
Reading hard.
Wait, no, I have a success on that already. I don't give a shit.
So the 17, that is an A.
Nice.
It's passing.
What?
That used to be an E. Now it's just passing. This is the real world. You're not fucking special. You're average.
What?
Nice. I got a 17 and a Parry Vestigium.
You also get an
Yay.
A. A. And Alexandra.
Okay, I'm gonna also try a pair of Vestigium. Let's see. Hmm. 22.
That's an E.
Alright.
And that is Divination's class.
Did you get my 30?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Like you were gonna get anything but an O in this class.
Free periods
With
for
a dirty 30.
Percy. I need one more free period, and I'll be at 10 free periods. Let's go.
So, with Divination's ending, the only thing we're going to be having next is DADA. As for everyone else here, Sophia and Percy, I'll focus on you guys. You guys have your free periods.
Awesome.
I got some too. But,
Oh, are we doing the idea now, or are we doing that now?
Or doing free periods.
Oh. So, Jason, you can go ahead. You can go first.
I still gotta think a little bit on mine because Percy's in a fucking tidbit right now. So you go.
We can
Okay.
take our break if you want.
We could also let's take our break. Yeah, let's take a break.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
We'll come back in 10 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Okay, I need to take Hadley to bed. Sorry, we're gonna still be on intermission for a minute.
All right.
That's fine. That's fine. So, Sikrin, did you play Rogue Trader by any chance?
I played the beta for it a little while ago.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
I mean,
I haven't.
the full game is out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting to install it when I'm actually at my house.
Oh, nice, nice. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's very dense lore wise.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if you know it's a lot of text, right? Like it's a CRPG, so it's a lot of text.
Yep.
And it's got a lot of references. So if you know the lore, it's a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. As with most things, 40K.
Yeah.
You know what's going on. It's a lot easier to get.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't recommend this game as the entry point. Is what I'm saying.
Oh no.
Yeah.
If anything, I would recommend like Dark Tide or something to like get you.
Dark Tide is
I
actually
played
not
Dark
bad.
Tides and Deathwing without any clue what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. Oh, you played Space Hulk Deathwing? Oh.
Yes. Yes, I
Oh,
did.
nice.
It was buggy as shit, but it was still fun with friends.
I mean, it's just aliens with space marines.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
I mean, like, it was super fun, but God, was it buggy.
yeah. It was in early access for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. A game that's finally leaving early access, which I'm very excited about, is Ready or Not, which, if you haven't heard about the game, is a SWAT simulator, and God, is it fun.
Especially if you get like a good team together.
Oh, yeah. All
Can
I
you
know
play
is the
that,
nightclub
single player?
map. Yeah, you
Can
can
you
play
play that
single
single
player.
player? Okay.
The bots are kind of ass, so you have to like kind of work around them.
Supposedly they fixed that with their little single player update.
I don't know. My friend played like a few weeks ago. I don't know if they did it like in the last few weeks, but like about 2 to 3 weeks ago, he played in. The bots would like walk into a room and just block the door. So like if he needed to escape the room, the bots wouldn't move and he'd just get gunned down. But yeah, December 13th, I think they said it's finally leaving early access, and it's actually going to have a single player campaign, which I am excited for.
I've heard it's going to be very rogue-like, kind of, where like if anything like wrong happens, that shit's stuck with you for your playthrough.
That's awesome. That like a punishment effect if you fuck it. That's fun.
Like if
so
you're
like procedurally generated like police missions, I guess.
I don't know about that, but more like say your team. I would have akin this more to Fire Emblem. Actually,
yeah.
Your team like old school Fire Emblem. Your team member dies, he's dead. He's not coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun as shit. I straight up love Ready or Not. I played it when it first came out. It was somewhat janky, but it was still fun.
It's still janky.
I love Ready or Not. I hate the nightclub map. That map is too much.
It's definitely a struggle bus to get to that one. I think that one and like the what's it like the little like gamer like hacker place.
Oh yeah, no, that one
with all the server rooms and shit. Bro,
one of my like honestly, the nightclub wouldn't be so bad. Is if you ever go into your settings and you try and turn down the music, you have to turn down sound effects to turn down the music in the nightclub map, and I'm like,
then you can't.
So I can't. Yeah, you can't hear people coming up behind you. I'm like, well, that's great. Why is that not separate?
See, but that's like what you would see in real life.
Yeah,
the music's fucking blaring and you can't hear jack shit.
Yeah. What's funny is, Sacred, and you should actually try this. When you play the nightclub map, have your night vision goggles on. It makes it so much easier to see for some godly reason. I played that entire map with night vision goggles on.
It's a bit counterintuitive as someone who's worn actual NVGs. But
there's no reason why I should have been able to see, but
you should have been blinded as soon as the strobe went on.
Stop.
All right, so we're back. I did actually have one little thing.
Okay.
At the end of divinations class, Ellen, you're out of it.
Mhm.
You're on a different plane of existence right now.
Mhm.
And around the end of your like flight through the area, you find yourself flying over old trees. A large tree that sits above the canopy catches your eye, and then you can feel your broom begin to fall down, kind of de-escalating through the sky. You try desperately to pull it up, and you can't. You fly directly into an old bog down here. You find yourself kind of in the muck. You try to take it off, and when you look down, you can see little, it's not mud on you, but tiny little spiders that are running off of it. You quickly try to pick it off, and you rush away from this like patch. You're not sure where they're coming from in this sort of dreamlike state. And you end up tripping down into the muck and the murk. You look up, and you can see something that you shouldn't. Something silver and reflective staring back toward you. You can see a sword that currently sits halfway into the murk. You step up. The webbing has entirely encased this whole area out here, choking out any life. You take a step toward it, you can see it start to sink. You move quicker, trying desperately to get to it, and you get closer and closer. The blade is gone, then the hilt, then the handle, and just as you get there, you put your hand down, and the pommel sinks below the bog. And then you awaken as the bell's going. Bong, bong.
Okay. She's kind of like brushing herself off, still feeling like the bog and spiders are on her. Am I alone and weird? Seeing things? No? Okay, cool.
There are a few other people who are kind of also out of it, laying in their seats looking odd. All right. But you don't utter any words.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
I don't think
Do I
so.
have any that would work? Oh. There are words in your mind.
Oh, yeah?
You don't get to say them. Yeah. Let me send it to you.
You should say them like all high, like a pothead voice. Like
Slur your words so much that we can't understand you.
So, brah.
it's like, brah.
Ooh. Okay, okay.
Okay. Back to our two other people that we were looking for free periods for. Jason and Ash. Which of you would like to go first?
I guess I'm going first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have two ideas. If the first one doesn't work, then I can do the second one.
All right.
So there's a certain spell I want to practice, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
A certain spell.
Alex. Mhm.
Which one would that be?
I think you know. I think you know.
Who are you trying it on?
Well, I'm getting to that. So
I
I
want
was-
to be clear. Why don't you message me? If you don't want to say it openly, message me.
I don't know. It's not that I was just being coy. That's all. It's not that I don't want to say openly. What I was
Okay.
thinking of doing was I am thinking of finding like going out into the woods and basically trying to find like straggler acromantula that are just running around, like some random ones.
I wouldn't recommend
I
that.
don't know if that's a good idea.
Wait, sorry. Can you repeat? Because I got distracted. I'm so sorry.
No problem. I'm just saying, like, I was hoping to go into the woods and find like a couple of acromantula stragglers
Mm.
to practice a certain spell on.
And what would this? Would that be the big boy spell?
The big boy spell, yes. The big girl spell, yeah.
The big girl spell.
Got it. Had to correct you there, Alex.
Yeah.
Sophia's a big girl now.
I mean,
This is a milestone. You'll have to also put this in the server. First person to successfully cast Bodic.
you've certainly seen it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I personally would choose to go alone, but
Well,
So going to fight Acromantula alone is how wizards disappear.
I mean,
Hmm.
if I can have my favorite later, you can ask Percy to go along with you.
the thing is, in character, she wouldn't. That's the thing.
Yeah.
just on your own head be it.
Or I was thinking I could find a certain dark wizard in the castle. That's also an option.
Yeah, I think that one's further, because that would be a lot of just coincidental
Okay.
jumping to it. So I think that definitely going out into the forest is definitely a free period that you can have in 7th year.
But if you survive, I don't know.
A big payoff, big
risk.
Big risk. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, won't we do Jason's while I like get this set up in the background?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, that's gonna be fun.
Like,
for-
unless you have another way of practicing the big girl spell. I don't know. Do you have any ideas?
The snake summoning spell. That's a living creature that you summon. You can kill them. You don't have to go.
Just like
You
go
have to
find
feel
anything
it.
alive.
Yeah.
You have to feel it.
You gotta
There has
want
to
it.
be- There
This
has
is
to
true.
be hatred. There has to be
Mm.
there like true hatred. Like I'm going like if I didn't have a wand, I would just stab you in the eye with a fork. Like that kind of feeling.
Well, couldn't technically, if that counts, couldn't technically Sophia basically put up a training dummy with a picture of Barty Crouch Jr., who she knows is a Death Eater and has.
No.
It's not a living thing.
Sure. Oh, fuck.
You could tape it to a dog.
You get, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna kill a dog.
Very seasoned.
Oh.
Firstly, oh no, I think you guys probably saw my quad I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just pulled that up. Yeah. Anyway, it has to be a thing. Very powerful dark wizards. They can like summon that feeling to anybody. They can do that, but that's after you've already at least cast the spell a few times.
Yeah.
This battle map I have.
Well,
This
I
does
have
not
another
work.
idea, Alex. I have another idea of how to do it in case we don't want to do the map, because I don't want to put you through all that and putting a map together just for me. I don't want
It
to do
probably
that.
won't take too long.
Okay. No, I mean, in case there's another idea that I had for this. You know that certain DADA class? I could do that demonstration for younger
Which
years,
one?
like the Unforgivables.
Oh yeah, they would never have a.
I'm head girl. I could maybe
No,
convince.
they would not.
No.
They would absolutely
You know
Okay,
how
so-
bad it would look for the school if they were having a student cast Unforgivables?
Like, I
So-
only think the reason why Dildoro
And-
was allowed to do it was because he casted it during a war and was the only person who would cast it again.
Yeah, and not only that, he fuck. He did it on on something that wizards routinely kill anyway. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
only
Yeah.
can.
illegal to use it on humans and
Yeah, I know.
humanoid creatures.
Wait,
I
wait,
know.
hold up, Sophia. You're part of the army technically. Couldn't you just see if they have captured a Racomantula?
That's actually a good. I forgot about this. The fact that I'm in the army. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the army, and there's a chance they could have captured a Racomantulas.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we can do that instead of setting up a whole battle, Alex, because it's
Yeah.
also
I
going
mean,
to take a while.
I have a battle map, but yeah, totally.
It's also less chance of you dying.
I'm not worried about dying. Like I'm.
Spider dice.
Okay. Then we will say that you already do know. You had heard recently that they were able to capture
Yeah.
a few acromantula. They
Yeah.
had
Let's do that.
been
Yeah.
keeping them not in Hogsmeade for obvious fucking reasons,
Yeah.
but they had been keeping them in a fort up by, I think it's called Ainsworth, or I forget what it's called.
Look up Hogwarts Legacy stuff, I guess.
Yeah, it's I just go to my references. Hogwarts map. They're keeping them by Aaronshire. Yeah.
Yeah, I can operate there. No problem.
Yeah. Well, you just have to walk out of grounds
Yeah,
and then
Hogwarts, and then
yeah,
whoop. Yeah.
grab a fucking broom, right?
Hey, Ellen, you wanna? I don't know. I mean, it's up to you, but no, you don't want to see this. No, I don't want to
Yeah,
see
no.
this.
Ellen, shh. No, don't look. Close your
No, think of
eyes.
think
your
of me
virgin
as
eyes.
think of me as like a psyker. Okay, just forget about it. It's unstable.
No, I just like to imagine like Sophia does the spells, Ellen walks in. Are you done? And Sophia's like, great. Now I need an extra grave.
No, I'm not gonna
Ellen's
kill
gone.
Ellen. What the fuck? Sophia actually really likes Ellen.
Sophia.
Who doesn't like Ellen?
I know, right?
On this most fateful of days, you find an opportunity. An opportunity to try something that you know is going to give you a fair bit of power. Power over life and death. What could be more powerful than that? You're going to need it with everything that's coming. It's not like your 7th year is going to go by unannounced. Of course. You can feel it in your bones. Everything is coming to its head. They had captured this acromantula after contending with a platoon. See, a platoon was currently traveling up in the northern Hogwarts region, nearby Upper Hogsfield. They were attacked on the road, taken, some dragged into the forest, others killed on sight. However, they had a diviner in their group, someone who was able to have a little bit of foresight, not be able to be surprised. They fought back, and they were able to drive out the acromantulas using Arania Eximi, and one of them that they thought was dead, they were ready to kill it. But in the wisdom of their captain, kept it, captured it, bound up its legs, and took it for questioning.
Oh,
You hear that
questioning.
Magnus
Okay.
Gideon himself is going to be attending. Probably he's available. He's going to be coming down about 8 p.m. So
I have no idea who that is in character because I joined just after he was kicked out.
that would have been the Governor General.
Okay.
And so you grab a broom, ready with a mission in mind, and go flying out of grounds. You land far off where you know you're just past the opening gate. You use use Pillow City Palace so that you're not seen.
Mhm.
And when you're out there with a definitive, make a spellcasting ability check.
Okay.
You have advantage on this check, I believe.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because it's
nat 20.
It's a leisurely.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. Sophia, you pull yourself through time and space, warping it entirely until you step out into Erinshire. What was once a little village nestled on the hills on the other side of the lake, is now destitute. No people live here anymore. You can see doorways that are bulging perilously beneath low gambrel roofs. There is an overcast sky right now, and you quickly pull down below cover as you can see other soldiers who are walking together outside of one of the nearby huts. A little kind of cabin with good fortified walls, stained glass windows with bars, and a low stone wall on the outside. This is certainly where you would set up shop. You can see probably about 3 of them that are currently talking right now. They are, you know that they are being held in the cellar.
Okay, I'm wearing my uniform, so I'm trying to blend in to this space.
Now, of course, you are not directly like a part of this unit.
No.
So you being here would be why, and you can either choose to just stealth your way in, and then use that uniform if you get caught, or you can choose to try to walk in and talk.
I'm going to pretend to be a courier, and
Smart.
I will pretend to be a courier delivering a message. I'm going to conjure like a bit of parchment.
Courier 6, what do you say?
Yes. Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're thinking the whole way, because that probably wouldn't get you in the building. That would make it that you're around here, and they'd be fine with that. Maybe you might get you into the building to give, maybe to an officer inside.
Yeah, would there be like an officer in charge of the?
Probably. They'd probably be inside, but it wouldn't
Like, I
get
wouldn't
you
know the
into
protocol.
the cellar. You'd have to kind of slip away at that point.
Yeah, that's. I was going to do that. Yeah.
All right.
So I'll try. I'll go up to the gate, the person, and like the gate.
You walk over. You can see one of them notice and give a little like whistle. And there's kind of like 3 2 men, 1 woman that have just been conversing quietly. They really seem pretty relaxed out here. This is far away from most of the fighting, kind of very central to most of the battles that are going on. So these guys are living it nice. All they have to do is look after 1 acromantula.
Yep.
Yeah. And one of them turns around. They see you and they quickly take note of your rank, and they are
Private.
of a higher rank than you.
So I'm gonna. Are they like? I don't know if this is a thing in the wizard military, but are they like enlisted or are they officers?
This one that you're talking to is an officer.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Inside,
salute
there
them.
should be. You've probably done your research. Inside is Lieutenant Banks.
Lieutenant, of course, yes. Quite.
The man
So
as you
I
come
will
over stands somewhat at attention and awaits you.
say, Private Bumsley, sir, with a message for command.
He looks down toward you. Wasn't expecting you today.
No, sir.
Sender. He puts a hand out for it.
I'll give them.
You would have made it.
Yeah, I would have made like a fake,
Make
order.
Make me a performance check.
Oh, all right. Not proficient in it, but let's see what I get. 14.
14. It's not that hard. Just a handwritten note, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. He hands it back to you. He's just inside
Hello.
having his dinner.
Righto, sir.
First door on the left.
Righto, sir. Then she
Excuse
will
me?
walk in. I said righto, sir.
There is a.
Yeah, I do a
You
salute as
knew.
well. Yeah.
He's like, you knew. you have not
I-
properly addressed me.
Oh, I will say, yes, sir. Quite new. I joined recently.
These new recruits. No sense of manners in it. Well, when you meet an officer, you stand at attention, feet together, back straight, look straight forward. Give me a good salute.
Of course, sir. Jolly good. Yes, of course.
make me a deception check. Would be jolly good.
She's not British.
I know.
Oh my god.
Look how she
Okay.
decided to pretend to be British.
That's a nat one, Alex.
No.
Do you want a subscriber?
I would take one.
Please. Thank you.
Take my subscriber.
Thank you, Jamie.
Shit. Oh my god.
That's a
His
23.
insight. Yeah,
23.
much better than his 14 insight.
Cool.
Jolly good.
Then I'll walk in.
And you walk in. You find yourself in the creaky floorboards of what was probably once a family home, having been evacuated since the belongings of this family are still here. You can see a long hallway, a stairs off to your right with a nicely woven wooden banister, and you can see a archway into a sitting room that has been brought in tables with maps inside of it, and you can hear like a little like radio blaring in the background with like talking, kind of murmured and muffled. And you see the second door on the left that currently is cracked open, where you can hear that radio coming from. That would be where the officer came from. If you're careful, though, you could probably sneak past that door, and go
Jamie.
to the right to go down the stairs into the cellar.
I will try that with abscondi.
Make me a stealth check.
Mm-hmm. That's a 17 total.
As you go past, you can hear a guy who's like currently humming to himself
Yeah.
a song, and you can like peer in through the crack in the door, and you can see him. He has a bib on, and he is carving into some leftover turkey.
Mm.
Move past that and reach the stairwell here. There is a heavy metal door. Seemingly, the door that was here has been like replaced. That would lead toward the cellar beneath the stairs.
And the door is locked, I'm assuming.
Obviously, heavy
I
lock.
mean, so I guess in the Lohomora is not gonna do it.
Why wouldn't it?
All right, the Lohomora.
There's a heavy clunk. Rogers, is that you?
Yes. Sorry. Slipped.
Supposed to be outside.
I'm
Back to your
I'm
post.
coming.
Just because your father owns 12 Fit and Tattings doesn't mean that you still get to laze around here all day.
I mean, we're all lazing, mate. It's all right. It's all right. There's nothing going on here.
Make a deception check at advantage.
Oh, thank you. That's a 28.
You have the door open. I will say, like basically, the
Hmm.
door opening makes sound, right?
Yeah, no, of course.
You can hear him yell back. Did Wendell leave that bloody door open again?
No, he did. Looks like he did. Hey, boss. I'll close it. Don't worry.
It's going to be getting sent to the front lines. Thank you very much.
Not
Keep
at
it
all.
locked. We
Yeah, of
don't want
course.
this bloody thing to get out.
No, we don't. No. Bang. Click.
You're on the other side.
Oh, so I don't know. I don't
You
actually
need to get
have
through the
the other.
door. You want to crack
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I'm not actually just gonna close the door and then go inside. Yeah.
Okay. Turning around, you can see creaking wooden steps lead down toward what is probably like an old stone wine cellar. It is completely dark down here.
Lumos Maxima.
A globe of light begins to fill up the space, and you head down the steps. Your hand on the top, you look down and can see a makeshift iron cell that has been installed into the cellar down here, and something shifts in the darkness of that cell. It's even difficult to see with the Lumos Maxima because your Lumos Maxima is kind of sending long streaking shadows from pillars and odd items that were left here when the people left. Make me a perception check.
All right. It's a 25.
You see, you look through the bars, and at first you don't see anything here. And then your gaze slowly drifts upward, and you see in the corner of the cell, the top corner, pressed its body kind of into one solid lump. You see glistening eyes staring right back toward you.
No. There you are. I was hoping to see you. She's speaking in Russian.
You are not one of them.
Oh, does it understand me? Is that like because?
Yeah. It doesn't know Russian, but it knows
So
English.
she will take a deep breath and say, "No, I am not. I am someone worse."
The interrogator, then. You can see him crawl down off of the wall, and his many legs kind of ripple, and you see one of them that's just a single nub. His arm has been cut off.
Yes, the interrogator.
You can see the portipeps kind of like conceal two long fangs. You smell young. No, you lie. Not the interrogator.
I do desire information, though. I'm not sure if you can give it, but if you give me some information, your end will be a lot less painful.
You seek not even to offer me escape.
Why would I do that? I offer you nothing except no pain.
My brothers and sisters will take this land.
Yes,
Cover
yes,
it.
yes. I have heard
You
it all
see
before.
your bodies
Crucio.
wasted in the river.
Crucio.
And upstairs, they can hear screaming.
Oh, can I cast Silencio as well? Like, I don't know if
Sure.
that's concentration. Yeah, Silencio. I mean, as soon as it starts screaming, Silencio.
You can see the kind of in all the legs writhing. It lifts up into the air there. You look down upon this, what is frankly somewhat a pitiful thing, but you know to be dangerous.
Yeah.
And your spell ends. It hits the ground and kind of sizzles.
So, will you tell me then?
Wizard, with your magic, you always think that you are the apex predators. These are not your forests. This is not your land.
It
Do it.
is.
Show me what you are.
I am your worst nightmare. I am your reckoning. Lightfang, your mother. I am her doom. That is what I am. Unfortunately, you will not be alive to tell her that, but I thought that as you should know.
Wizards always think when they get power that they are more powerful than those around them. That they ought to use it to see everything fall. You kill for pleasure. We kill
No.
for purpose.
See, I also kill for purpose. It's just that insect. It is not a purpose that you will understand. Avada Kedavra.
I would say the quick. I'm gonna stop the quick utterance of those. You
Oh no,
say
she's
the
not going to say it
words,
quickly. She's not going to say it quickly. Yeah.
and you go to do it. You like kind of point out your wand, and you can feel your fingers like gripping the wand. You can see the acromantula still kind of twitching from the torture that you just subjected it to. This is a acromantula who is obviously extremely ideologically inclined. Um, Somebody who has seen battle and somebody who, frankly, you don't see any food, you don't see anything like that, um, is a prisoner of war. It's like a fish in a barrel. There is no honor in this. And something deep within you knows this. You need to narrate for all of us the deep feelings of hatred that you call upon and the reasons why.
So I'm going to reveal a bit of backstory here, I guess.
Let's do it.
Uh,
It's set up
so
here. We're all adults. I think we're good. If
yeah,
anyone feels like it's too much and they want to
this
card,
is
just
this
turn it
backstory is
off.
super dark. It is super dark. So I'm just like fair warning to everyone. So there was when Sophia was in Durmstrang, she was dating a girl called Yelena Dolohov, and they were together for a long. And this is before, like this was when she was like until I think like until like third year, fourth year. They were together for a while, and they were together until Sophia decided to bring Yelena to her parents. And Yelena was very excited to meet her parents, and Sophia went with her parents. So they go to her parents' house in Russia, and Yelena is kind of shocked to discover that Sophia's mother is a Muggle. She's kind of she was expecting the Gregorovich clan to be one of the purest families in Russia, but to some extent, and Sophia never thought to mention this because she didn't think it would matter that much. But Yelena was pretty surprised to discover that her mother was a muggle. So after dinner, she said nothing during the dinner. A week after the dinner, she tells this to her dad, like her father, Antonin Dolohov. And him and a few other exiled Death Eaters revisit her family's home, and they kill her parents, they kill her dad, they kill her sister, her little sister, and they kill her mom. This is when Sophia wasn't there, and and not like quickly, not with like Avada Kedavras. They tortured them. They drove them to insanity before killing them. And then so Sophia comes back and discovers this, and Yelena she left a note for her. So Sophia discovers this. She goes kind of nuts. She kind of loses her mind at that. And she goes out and hunts Yelena down in Durmstrang and hits her with a Sectum Sempra, watches her bleed to death, and does nothing. This was the girl that she loved, and this was the girl that she was like her closest, the person she was closest to. And she hit her with the Sectum Sempra and just watched her bleed out. Just sat there watching. And after that, she was basically dead inside after that. And when Durmstrang discovered this, and the fact that, well, her like Yelena's father had told Durmstrang that Sophia's a half-blood, so she was going to get kicked out anyway. But because of this, she's now wanted for murder in Russia. So she decided to escape and ended up in England and in Hogwarts. So she thinks about what Yelena did. She conjures up those memories, and that's what drives the curse, I guess.
All right. And there is another voice, something that pushes upon you. That which you have become an apprentice of, I think, or rather somebody who you've recently turned to for advice.
Oh, that voice. Okay. Yeah, I would say apprentice, sure.
Miss
Marisol
Quintana.
I thought you meant Sharon.
No, Marisol Quintana.
Okay.
One maker.
Yeah, I know.
You don't feel. I'm trying to find the words here. You don't feel guilt when you crush an ant. We're basically gods.
So actually, I will
for this one.
I will repeat those words to it, and then Avada Kedavra.
Make the attempt of the spell.
Okay. Oh, it's a dirty 20.
All right. I'm going to take a clip of that right there. And I am going to send it in announcements.
The first ever Avada Kedavra. Woo!
Congrats.
Thank you.
With a bright flash of green light, that anger, that hatred wells up within you and is sparked out of the end of the wand. You can see the eyes of this acromantula kind of close, and when it is hit, that lightning hits it straight in the carapace and kind of flies it across the room. It hits the back wall with a heavy thud, and it drops down lifeless and steaming.
She will spit at it and walk out.
Ash, please give us Avada Kedavra and Sophia's accent as big as you can.
Avada Kedavra.
You can hear people upstairs. The hell was that? He's tunneling out! He's tunneling out! You can hear them trying to go up, go to the door, and you operate away.
Yeah.
The emojis are piling in.
Jesus.
Everyone's seen it.
First narrative death, and
First
Avada
of all, to
Kedavra.
get to that, bro.
Oh God.
Damn, Ash, your firsts involve a lot of death, don't they?
I
And
don't
then it's
know,
gonna
yeah.
be the first person to get hit by Avada Kedavra, Ash.
No.
Play with
There's
fire,
the
fire
Resident
gets
one.
thrown back.
Bug.
So I believe this
Gets
isn't a
spell
human.
deflected.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you 2 corruption points.
Hey.
I'm at 9 now.
Nice. Isn't that another? That's not another.
Not a tier yet. Nope.
That's not another tier. Okay.
Like one more, right?
No, it's 11, I think.
Oh, it's 11?
Yeah, 11
So
plus is when you hit Vile.
So it's 5, 7, and 11. Got it. Wasn't it 7 as one? Yeah, I think so.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
What are you doing?
This is such a different turn to what Percy was doing because I've decided to change up Percy a little bit after the party change again. After being talked into it by Colette over the break, Percy's going to see Professor Bruce.
So, getting my boy some therapy.
The camera fades upon Percy, who is currently sitting just outside of Bruce's office. His leg is kind of tapping uncontrollably, and you can see like a little clock that is out in the hallway ticking down, and then the door opens. You can see a younger year walking out. Thank you very much, Professor. Oh, of course. Same time next week. And the little girl like nods. She turns around and kind of double takes at you and looks down at her feet. Keeps walking. Mr. Morningstar. Hello. Come on in.
Hello, Professor. We'll walk in.
I hope you have a good morning so far, she says, and as you walk into her office, you can see a very clean cut square room that has paintings that are up on the wall, probably that she has made herself. There is little sculptures that are on stands that like slightly move and whatnot. It's covered in like a kind of a pastel yellow for the outside, and there is this rich orange carpet with plump couches with like blankets and things and pillows, and there is her seat, and then there is kind of like a larger like love seat for other people to sit on, and a what's it called, a coffee table that rests in the middle of it. Please take a seat. I hope you had a good morning.
It was a morning.
I think I get it. Would you like some tea, coffee, hot chocolate, apple cider? That one's my favorite.
I'll take coffee, just straight, no sugar, no creamer.
All right. To each their own, I guess. I've always been one for the sweets. She goes in the back and does not use magic to prepare it, but prepares your drink by hand. When she's done, she comes over and hands it to you. There you are. Be careful, it's a little hot. I always like to take some time to wind down before something like this. And we don't, just so you know, We don't have to talk about anything today. This time is your time. We have about an hour and a half, and I have nothing else I have to get to. And I do this for a few other people. It can help feeling like there's somebody that's there that's going to understand, that's going to listen. That's where I want to be. I hope by your letter that you want to be here too. We can just talk about your day. We can talk about classes. We can talk about people you're interested in, advice, or whatever you feel comfortable with today.
Well, person that talked me into coming here told me I need to get a lot off my chest, and made me realize maybe that's true. I, well, I mean, I haven't slept as much as of, well, in years. I don't sleep. I don't feel safe unless I'm somewhere where I know I can trust it. I barely sleep while I'm at Hogwarts. It doesn't feel like home. It feels like a place that I'll have to leave sooner than later.
We all do eventually. Oh, here, let me do something before we begin. Just step up. These are very useful. Here. She pulls out this little, like, golden coin. I want you to hold this in your hand, between your thumb and your forefinger, like so.
He'll do it.
These coins, they, monitor our current states, emotional states. If something gets to be too much, the coin should begin to glow. And we know to take a step back.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to start with the grounding exercise to begin. I want you to sit back, feel the comfortability of the couch. I've molly-aired it myself. I know it's comfy. Are you cold, warm?
Uh, I'm I'm fine.
I want you to name for me 5 things that you see.
Uh,
I'll put it down to 3. 3 things that you can see.
cup, chair, table.
Good. Now, 3 things that you can hear.
Uh, laughter, screaming.
DADA classroom next door. It gets a little loud sometimes.
Screaming, and what was the last one that you'd hear? Damn it!
Just in this space right now.
Quietness.
That subtle little bit of air rushing through. I do have a heater actually on as well. Okay. And lastly, 3 things that you feel. Either on your skin or around you.
Um, when you say feel, is that feelings included?
If you like.
Alone, angry, resentful.
Mm. Resentment is something that comes with time. Almost everybody will feel it over time. You're not alone with that. I've had my fair share of resentment. People are complicated. They make choices that are not always clear as to why they would, and sometimes are not with good intentions. It's not wrong, these feelings that you're feeling. To feel alone, to feel angry. So often, our societies place a moral standing on them. It's not right for you to feel this way, they tell you. But they are a window into the truth that we all experience. There's something that should be felt. They are a part of you, not extraneous. Why don't you start by telling me why you've been feeling that way lately?
Say that again. Your mic cut out with the first sentence.
Why don't you tell me why you're angry, or why you've been feeling that way lately?
To tell you why I've been angry, well, that has a long story with it. I've been angry since I've came here, since I've came to this country.
England does that to everybody. It's the rain.
And he doesn't laugh. It's just a straight face.
She looks down. Doesn't say anything. She just lets it hang there.
He'll sigh because, like, basically him and Colette had a big talk and he needs to get through this, so he's gonna go.
I have emotional music to send you guys' way.
Oh, okay.
Saturday night. Music. I just found this.
Ooh. Play that.
Some good music really sets a scene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is actually good music. But Percy will breathe in and go, I have been angry for a long time since I watched my parents sacrifice themselves to get me here.
I read that in your file. That you are currently living alone?
In the woods where I can best protect myself and stay away from people, yes. I I have been angry at the people who took them from me, but more than anything, I've been angry with myself. The fact that I was so weak that my parents had to lay their lives down just to get me away. I could have helped. I could have done something. But I ran. I ran away like a coward.
Fear is a powerful emotion. Percy, how old are you?
18.
Properly an adult now. You even go out drinking. You have only recently become this. I like thinking about it in the way that you're an adult with about a few months of experience. Back then, when all this happened so long ago, when you were that scared boy, that wasn't wrong of you to run. You were a child. Children shouldn't be put in these kinds of situations, and yet they are all the time. I think that to begin feeling these feelings, understanding them for what they are, we can't kid ourselves. We can't choose to say that we should have done this or should have done that. What happened is in the past. You're here right now, hearing the laughter from next door. You ran, and you're here today because of it. I can't speak for anybody else, but I know for me, I'm very happy you're here.
I have all this magic, these useless items, and I kid myself thinking if I could get strong enough, I could bring them down. I could make sure no one experiences the same pain I do. But I couldn't even protect my own family. I've done things to people that I regret because I didn't want them close. Because I don't have the power to protect. I only have the power to. I don't even have power. Revenge is all I could think about. It's all I have. The I dream of the day that I take out my vengeance on the people who killed my parents. But the first time someone got close to me, I cut them out of my life immediately. I'm not an adult. I'm still the scared little boy that watched his mother die for him, his father fight to tooth and nail, who heard their screams. I don't know what to do.
What are you afraid of, Percy?
I'm afraid if anyone gets close to me, they'll find me again, and they'll kill who's ever with me. I'm an abomination to their family line. A half blood can never exist with their name. The fear gets to me every time.
This is something that I understand more closely. I myself am a Muggleborn. I had to face that when I was much, much younger. This world we live in is flawed, beyond flawed. Feelings that you have of keeping others from a terrible past that you have experienced is noble. Taking out that anger, it would do more harm to you than it would to others. Wizards, we are a lot more complicated than most other humans. With our level of power and our connection to nature, it can become warped. Our very connection to our own souls is broken, and it burns. You can feel that burning, can't you?
Yes, I can, but if I don't have the drive for revenge, then what do I have to continue living? My family's gone. My grandparents, my parents. I have no one. I can't. I live every day worrying they'll find me and the
You
things
can
I might do if they do. If I don't have revenge, what do I have to keep pushing myself forward?
When you say that, there's silence between the two of you. It sits there for a little while, and then you can see the little coin in your hand begin to glow. And it glows bright in your hand. In the silence, you've been able to catch a breath. You feel upset, but you're fine. You're perfectly fine. The coin glows all the same. All right. Let's do another exercise, she says, and she's going to take the coin from you for a moment. And the moment her fingers touch it, it goes off. She places it down with a rhythmic clack on the tabletop in front of you. I want you to close your eyes. There's a spell that should assist us. I think that you're not as alone as you might think. We humans, especially when we're young, are introduced with levels of panic around places, people, and things that we are supposed to be calm towards. It warps our very perceptions of what is normal, of what may happen. What you're describing is avoidant behavior. We often see this in people who have experienced levels of distrust with others, and so they falsely attribute that to everyone else around them. There's a reason why you're here today. If revenge is not something that you feel the drive for, as it is a slow burning flame, let us find something new. She pulls a wand. Keep still. She places the wand upright on the table, and you see it stand there. There's a little light that begins to kind of strobe from the tip of it. Clear your mind. And think of what matters most to you. And you are pulled into a dark, black void where you stare off into nearly an endless horizon. There should be a light. If you don't see it immediately, don't panic. Stay calm. Look around you. Do so. And then you see it on the horizon, a little green fleck begin to rise. Do you see it?
Yes, I do.
Keep your distance. Get closer to it until you're about 50 paces. You walk forward toward this light and it gets larger and larger. And how many corruption points do you have?
Percy has 4.
You can see what is a bonfire in the middle of this space, currently the size of like a car, of green flame crackling, and you see a silhouette staring toward the flames. So you see the back of them, hands in pockets, looking out. Is that all you see?
Oh, is that for me? Sorry.
Is that all you see? The flame?
Because this would be about something he cares for, correct?
No.
Oh.
You see a flame and you see a silhouette of a person. A person is standing there in front of the flame looking at it.
I guess yes, because I don't. Is that his corruption? Is that what you're getting at?
I'm not giving you any explanations. She's just asking if you see anything.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were asking me, did I see anything else besides what you described?
Oh, I understand. No.
That's why I got
Bruce is talking to
confused.
you.
Oh. He'll say, I see a giant on fire and a silhouette of a woman standing next to it.
A woman. Do you feel its heat?
He'll reach out towards it.
And when you do, you are suddenly all encompassed into this vision. Her voice kind of fades, and you see somebody turn around. She has bright red hair, one pulled over her ear. You can see an amount of panic that she is in. Her eyebrows are furrowed. She turns around toward you, and you can see an eye that glows brightly green. Percy, you hear the voice of your mother, whom you haven't heard in so long.
Mother? That you? How? No, that's not possible.
What's become of you? You. You don't carry my hair anymore. That's hurtful. You look just like your father.
It was a lot of pain to carry through it. I couldn't look in the mirror without remembering what happened that day.
You've done nothing. This entire time, you've just sat here like a scared little boy. And she turns, taking a step to the side, and you can see a little boy, about 8 years old, sitting crisscross applesauce in front of the flame. You had a duty. You had a responsibility to your family.
I've been trying. I've been preparing. They haven't found me yet. I didn't know what else to do.
And you can see the flame burns much higher, and you can see the little boy kind of like cower before it. This is not your mother. This is not how she was. But rather, when she does that, you can feel that anger within you too. You can feel the feeling like you want to fight. She pulls out a wand and points it out toward you. What do?
He would immediately reach for his sword.
Yeah. You pull out your sword, and that woman's crackling green energy shoots out toward you, and you kind of deflect it right on the sword. It is hitting the face of it and crackling off of it, kind of zapping you here and there. You can feel a resentment. You can feel a longing. You can feel a hatred directed toward you. And in this moment, it feels overwhelming. The blade begins to heat up in your grasp. Your hands begin to sear. And in this moment, you look past all of that toward this little boy who is peering up toward you two. You can see his eyes going wide, taking in this sight of what's happening. And you feel your motivation waning, everything draining from you, as if this visage, this vision, is gaining power by your inaction. You have a choice. You can lash out in anger, or someone may come to mind. Someone whose memory, or probably someone living, whose presence pushes you to try harder.
That would be after they got together over the break, got closer together. It would be Colette.
You sit there, holding that sword, and when everything seems lost, when you can't fight your mother, and this feeling is taking you bit by bit, chipping away parts of you, soon that you would be no more, the one face that comes to mind is Colette. And the moment that happens, all that flame washes away, and Percy, you're sitting on the floor, crisscross applesauce. You feel you're shaking. You feel scared. You feel alone. And then a hand lightly touches you on the shoulder. Colette, you're here.
Colette looked at Percy and kind of gave a reassuring smile. You've got this, man. You can. I know you can learn to fight for yourself. You don't have to continue on like this, okay?
Percy, you can feel the emotion welling up in you. You always try to be a good boy. You try not to cry. And it is welling up in your eyes. Percy tries to wipe them before anything comes out. You can hear this slight kind of hesitation in his breath. And Colette, do you comfort him?
Colette's just going to lean in and pull him into a hug. It's okay to cry sometimes, Percy.
Percy, you cried more than you have in the past years combined. You suddenly feel these feelings that were held behind this barrier. With your little body nestling toward Colette, and Colette holding you with care, with kindness. You're not alone. And those feelings of resentment, that anger washes away and reveals what it truly was. And that is loss. And you heal a corruption point.
Damn.
And then your eyes open, and you're in the room here, and a hand is on the nape of your knee. Percy? Percy? There you are. Are you okay?
Hi. I'm fine. I finally cried over my parents' death.
You can see she has in her one hand a handkerchief, and your cheek is wet. So wipe a little bit off you. Place it down, she says. It's just about all of our time. But I want to make sure you're okay, so do make sure you're not lying to me. She hands a coin toward you.
Got it. And he'll take the coin.
And the moment your fingers touch it, no light comes. You feel lighter. You feel upset, but calm. There's a reassurance, a comfort that is indescribable. That probably you feel almost shouldn't be there. You shouldn't feel comfort right now. But that vision of one of your best friends in all this, it fills you with determination. Good, she says. Very good. She steps up and helps you to your feet. She says, could be heading off to dinner. That is our time. You can stay here for as long as you want. She'll grab her coat and say, I'll talk to you later about rebooking another appointment. I think that there's a lot that we could really dive into here.
Thank you, Professor Bruce.
And she leaves. You are in a comfortable couch. The coin laying on the tabletop, and your coffee is cold. That's that scene. Good job, Jason. Inspiration.
Thank you.
Good job, Jamie. Inspiration. I gotta turn off the sad music. Alnock! Alnock, what music do you blare in your workshop?
Oh god.
Skrillex. Bangarang.
Good question. Ooh. Britney Spears.
Work bitch?
Exactly. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
Here, I'm sending work bitch.
Jesus.
Alnock, make me a performance check.
Oh god.
This is great, actually. I'm listening to it right now, and I'm like, this is perfect.
17.
Alright, you got 18?
17.
17? Hell yeah. You know, he is in the zone right now, working hard on his little contraptions and what he wants to work on. You can see him hammering different metals into like a nice position there, using goggles, like fitting in minute details, like placing gears together and then like kind of giving it a crank and they all start to move. And you're kind of like you spin and twirl doing like you're alone, you know, there's no one else around. You 17 performance check, have like a little dance, spin around over toward another workstation, start working on another other thing. You give your horrible singing rendition of Work Bitch while you're doing that. And what are we working on, Alnock?
Well, I want to analyze the crystals and work on a spell to become the queen bee in their hive mind, as it were.
Okay. You want to be able to control the inorganic life forms that you create.
Yep.
Yeah. Ethical implications aside, probably what would work is using the crystals to make some kind of crown or circlet that would allow you to connect with them in that way.
Ooh, that works for me.
Ethic schmeshiks.
In the background right now, he's got like a few different crystals that are sitting on their sides, and a few of them that are in the incubators, like going right now. and they are currently like humming to the music. Like the music you have on is actually resonating with them.
It's Elnok, bitch.
What kind of check would you like to make in order to make these?
Ooh, I would love to make an investigation check.
All right, do it up.
I love investigation checks. 25. Min 25.
25? Did we just miss something on there?
Artisan.
Gotcha. With a 19, with a 25, at the end of this like little session, you are able to put on this little circlet. You put your mind out toward the ones that are in the incubators. You can see they're starting to grow like tiny little limbs. They all are growing different kinds of limbs as well. Some of them are growing like 6 legs. Other ones are growing like 3 arms. Some of them just grow like kind of like one long stalk on one side. And there's one that's larger than all the rest that looks vaguely humanoid. And you feel a resonance with them. You feel like vibration is like where that is, and if you give like a whistle in some way, then so you whistle out like a certain note when you're listening to work pitch, and you can see the crystals glow a little bit brighter, and even one of them, the largest one, kind of shakes in its holster. Oh, that's definitely gonna work.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I want you to make me a insight check to bond with these.
25. Min
Roll
25.
me a d12, please.
Yes. 12.
Damn. So you have 12 what are going to be 12 minions. And with a 22 insight,
25, yeah.
25, you're going to be very, very close to them. They are going
My
to be an
babies.
extension of yourself.
Almach
so
constructing an army.
So that's 2 downtime.
Can I get the person out of the golem without losing the golem?
Make a magical creatures check.
Oh shit. Oh,
That's
proficiency. Yes, min 20.
Goddamn reliable talent.
Fucking love reliable talent. Greatest ability in all of the indie.
I have like all the different ways to gain proficiencies and expertise.
It's amazing.
Yep, min 20.
20.
I like how Alex had to deal with this on Thursday night whenever with Naz. Because Naz has reliable talent.
I'm going to do it to him Wednesday night, too.
I'm doing it to him Monday night also.
This, it's hard to tell. So, certainly that's the only way that you have actually seen, but you do some research, test it out, and whatnot. It's likely that if you could fire a specific sonic resonance toward the crystal, it would open. But if you get it wrong, it'll shatter.
All science.
How can I figure out what resonance to go with?
Well, you would want to make a contraption like a sonic cannon, like a magical sonic cannon, and kind of like have like a dial on it, pointing at the thing, and just fucking go. There's no way to truly discern, because you could get it wrong in testing, and fucking shatter it too.
Let's do it.
Okay, make me an investigation check as you grab some like kind of magical scrap shit. Like, probably I can make something out of this shit. Uh, you start placing together a thing, using the knowledge that you gained from, I think you like apprentice under Bomani, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so using his advice and the ways that he taught you, you were able to grab some other just like nonsense junk and make something that hopefully should work short term. You take the big crystal out of your bag and kind of place it on the one wall. I like to think that Alnock puts the extra effort in to make like a dummy, yellow and white checkered wall. Like crash test dummies.
Oh yeah.
And
I put my goggles on.
Put your goggles on, give a little pat, and get you out of there. And you stand next to your like large machine, make sure it's pointed right. Go into your like crystal ball recorder, like sonic test 1.
Hogarth, prepare the fire extinguisher.
It's hard to hold it with its hands. Nope.
The scene, of course.
Okay. What it's gonna be is a perception check.
Is it a min 20, Alnock?
I have expertise in perception. It's a min
Oh,
25.
Maybe you didn't have.
Imagine having to fucking roll, Alex. Imagine.
Because
So I'll tell you
your
there-
perception,
Love it.
you're watching the crystal, watching for like where and listening for like where that sweet spot is.
Yep, min 25.
Why is it one more than what's stated?
So it's
'Cause
minimum 10. Yeah.
You rolled 9 again. Yeah.
So every time I said min, which is literally every roll I've made, it's been under 10 and it's been raised to 10.
Oh my goodness. No nat ones, I guess.
Can't
So
even
I
nat
didn't know
one
you had
with
expertise, so great job. Anybody else would have biffed this roll. Anybody else. Okay, maybe not Hogarth, but you hold on to it and you begin to dial that up, and you can see like the resonance begin to shift and shake on this odd golem that's kind of held in stasis. You dial it up even further, and that sound gets higher and higher pitched, and you can see a slight crack open up on its face. Perfect. Only millimeters difference here. You click just a little bit further and a little bit further, feeling for the sweet spot. That crack begins to open up wider as the crystal is kind of like pulling itself apart, and one more click and it pulls open, kind of creating this rift. And you hope that it just doesn't shatter entirely, but you can see it's holding open. Perfect. You can see the person inside. You want to go grab them? Or get Hogarth to do it.
I will get Robogarth to do it.
Yeah, because you can't stand in like the sonic blast area, you'll go deaf. And so Hogarth is like, "Yes, master." And he goes forward. He goes into the sonic blast like area, and you can see him. I can see them, master.
Oh my god. What the fuck was that?
Fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Shall I take them out?
What? I can't hear you.
I'm going to assume you want them out. Your little hands come up, grab on to this person. I've got you. And pulls forward. You quickly shut it off, and the person gets pulled out before they go deaf. And the rift closes back in on itself and begins to mend. You can see a person currently like a newborn babe, just like shaking. They are somewhat catatonic.
Ververto.
I'm sorry.
Did you pull them out to Ververto or something else?
Alnock?
Yes.
Not
What
the
are you
fucking
doing?
Ververto out of nowhere.
I'm using Ververto.
It was like, thank you.
Oh,
And they turn
thank
into a
you.
large rock.
I'm no healer. I'm gonna take this person right to Madame Pomfrey and like reverse it, but like this dude actually dies, then Alnock has actually done a terrible thing.
Yeah, true.
I'm going to explain the random person you're going to drop on Madame Pomfrey's bed.
Doesn't matter. She don't ask questions.
She do when it violates Hogwarts, when it violates the how the fuck did this person get here idea.
Yes, I think this might be a situation in which
this is a matter of school
like,
security on a time when the
how
school
did
is
this
on high
adult
alert.
get here?
Exactly.
Then I'll leave a statue outside of the hospital wing with a little note. Exactly. Yes. And I'll have Robo Hogarth write the note so that no one can trace it back to my handwriting.
Like imagine that conversation.
Oh my
Pomfrey
God.
like nurses them back to health, and then they're like, "Where am I? Hogwarts School of Witchcraft."
Where the fuck?
What do you think you are? The North Pole?
South Pole.
The South Pole?
South Pole.
I was at the South Pole last I checked. What the fuck?
You were a rock outside my office.
Yeah, you were a rock, my dude.
Oh, goodness. Goodness. Well, I think we have the perfect amount of time to hop to... This is going to be fun. We might have a whole episode of just this. Of DADA.
By the way, I told all y'all I'd save that guy from the golem, so don't give me shit.
Oh my god.
You did it. Alnock did it.
You did save them, and it just made things more complicated.
Oh. But for someone else at this point.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be fair,
for
the easiest option would have been to just kill him.
Who do I look like, Sophia?
Oh, don't call her out like that.
Damn,
Jeez.
that was just mean.
You wish you looked like Sophia Shortman.
That's amazing.
I like how you don't even try and defend yourself from that.
Nope.
Why would you?
Exactly.
Just trying to get to DIDA. You know what's funny? This episode's name is "Life is Its Own Reward." That I have secret names for every single episode, and it's just funny that life is the first word in that, and we killed somebody this episode. Well, we killed a thing this episode.
We killed a thing and just went down the rabbit hole of character trauma the entire time.
Yeah, it talked about loss and death, and you're like, life is its own reward. It just was nothing.
Life is its own
about
reward.
life.
Well, if that reward is a kick in the dick, then I guess so.
Kick in the dick.
The buzz of excitement in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is almost tangible. I realize that my music isn't running, and I feel like I'm going to die if my music doesn't run.
God damn.
Honestly, playing games without music makes me feel like naked in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Is it weird that it's becoming my normal way to play these games?
What is wrong with you?
I think it's funny because if Alex puts music, I listen to music. If Alex forgets to put music, like he did that one session for like half the session. I did not listen to music, and I didn't think it was different in any way. I was like,
I have never listened to any music ever in a session of Magic and Mysterium.
Okay, Atticus.
Mike?
I hate you.
Mike, you're joking.
I wish I was.
Not even hot licorice?
I think maybe the very first time I might have listened to some hot licorice once.
What is what how do you survive, Mike? I don't know. Anyway. I gotta
Alcohol
restart
and
that.
regrets. I'm just kidding.
Who are you,
I'm just
Gilderoy?
kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm Trelawney.
Also an alcoholic.
Trelawney.
Yeah. The
You
buzz
do
of
have the
excitement.
Trelawney glasses.
The buzz of excitement in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is almost tangible as Professor Valeria Rojas stands at the front, a mischievous glint in her eye. Today, she announces with a dramatic flair, we put your skills to the ultimate test. Ah, not again, you can hear Janice say. No, Miss Averton. We are not fighting dummies here. We'll be playing a game. You hear a few people kind of murmur, what? We'll be playing Capture the Flag. You can hear a few people like, oh my gosh, what?
What?
Now, I got a little prize for the winning team, but I'll reveal that after we are concluded. The students exchange glances, a mix of anticipation and nervousness. You've heard legends of this annual event for the 7th years, where the corridors of the school become a battleground. Rules, she begins, raising her voice to quell the growing chatter, are as follows. 1. No unnecessary maiming. This is a game, not a war. 2. Boundaries. The entire campus is your arena. Unlike other years, however, the outer grounds are off limits. Only bridges and courtyards may be fought in. For instance, the campus will be split into the north and south for each team, right down the gorge. As for flags, each team's flag and jail position will not change after the 15-minute preparation phase. For captives, if incapacitated by an opponent in their territory, you must go to their jail and can only be freed by a teammate who can come and get you. As for victory, the game ends when one team captures the other's flag and brings it back to their base. This is as much about strategy and teamwork as it is about magical prowess. The room is abuzz with whispers, strategies already starting to form. But first, our team captains. Professor Rojas reaches toward a hat that she has. This has everyone's name. Everyone. Let's see who the mantle will be thrust upon this evening.
Does this involve PvP, Alex?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I designed it with you in mind, Ash.
Oh, thank you so much, man.
Yeah. She says, our first captain, she declares, is Gemma Drayton! The class murmurs and some give a polite clap as Gemma stands up, a determined look on her face. And the second captain, Rojas continues as her hand dives back into the hat. The room holds its collective breath. Every student on the edge of their
Going
seat.
for a roll.
Right? Then she pulls out the slip of paper, her eyes scanning the name on it, holding it up to the light. Percy Morningstar.
He will walk up there, and as he walks up there, everyone will notice his hair's back to red.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
His hair, he has gone back to red hair.
Wow.
Let's go, Percy!
Nice, nice, nice.
Bro.
Progress!
To begin, let's have a meeting of the captains. Shake hands. Do I have to? Yes. It's tradition.
He'll put out his hand and take hers.
And people will clap. Woo! Your teams will be listed already in these envelopes. The two of you will lead your teams to victory. Good luck, and may the odds be ever stacked against your competitor. You have 15 minutes to get your base and jail set up and your flag in place. The clock starts now. And this is Gemma's team. Gemma's team consists of I'll just gotta copy paste this for you guys. Gemma's team consists of Gemma herself, Darcy Collins, Ernesia Green, Janice Averton, Sadie Milne, Saoirse O'Sullivan, Juniper Byrne, Drusilla Pruitt, Sally Peel.
You put my boy Darcy on the other team? I have to beat up my boy.
Mm-hmm. And your team consists of Hogarth Flynn, Percy Morningstar, Alexandra Hirth, Sophia Grigorovich, Ellen Drake, Alnock Perkins, Colette Devereaux, Wilfred Gideon, Macy Stickle. In this game, actually, it would normally be Nate, but Nate is not here. Nolan Anderson, Sam Peel, and Taylor Moreno.
Not fucking Nolan. God damn it.
Where's Delilah in all of this? What?
Yeah, can we get Delilah instead?
Delilah is
Switch out
back.
Nolan.
Yeah.
Switch out Nolan.
I do. Delilah is on the other team.
No,
No.
fuck off.
Damn
No,
it.
I'm joking.
Delilah.
For this game, I'll put her on your team.
Thank God. Give us fucking Nolan. Give us Delilah too. Shit.
Bro, they gave us fucking Nolan and Wilfred. The fuck?
Well, I mean, Wilfred has some advantages to him. He's chaotic and cause
but he's
a lot of
fucking
shit.
moron, bro.
I will have you know, I completely randomized these.
Really?
Yep.
Cap.
I'm not lying to you.
Cap.
I even have
stack the
on
NPCs against
here-
us because we're playing with 7 players.
Well, no, it's even. In fact, I think you have more people.
Oh yeah.
Oh
we
no,
definitely
it
have
would
more
just
people.
it would just make sense because we have 7 actual players to
It's actually 13-9 right now.
stack.
Fuck yeah.
7,
We'll
8,
do it.
9, 10,
Alex,
11,
I would put
12,
more
13.
people.
No, you have 13 on your team, and then
Alex,
those
I would
they
put
have nine.
more
On the
people.
other side.
I would put more
7,
people on
9.
their team because player characters are more powerful. Like
Yeah.
I
I
understand.
would put.
Well, hold on,
more
hold
people-
on, hold on. These NPCs are player character built.
Yeah, they are.
They're
That's-
even
They
with
are
us.
player character. We're basically fighting player
Yeah, but
character
there's
built characters.
more of
I
us
don't
than
know.
them, to be fair.
There are more
don't know about that.
brains on this side than there are on that
Well,
side.
it's easy. We just shrink our people to meet theirs. Get rid of Nolan. That's the first one to go. Get Nolan out of here.
Nah,
All right,
fuck
Nolan,
it,
you're a
get rid of
sacrifice.
Wilfred.
Good night,
Go.
That man can't. That man
I
can't
think
see
Nolan would be
anymore.
so happy. He's like, Alexander, we're on the same team. You know.
And then like
He's
Percy
so
walks up
excited.
and goes like, "Hey, we have too many people, so you gotta go."
No, it's not. How
Oh,
it works.
Alexander's going to bed.
Oh, bye, Alexandra.
That's so funny.
But
Yeah, now we can really
Ooh.
kick. Now she's on the
Ooh,
other team
Hoagie,
with
we're on the
Nolan.
same team.
Perfect.
So, Percy, get ready for
Yeah.
next week when you are the captain of the thrust into the captain. I rolled for it, by the way.
Figured you did.
Into the position, the leadership role for capture the flag.
Guess what I didn't hear?
No brooms.
I didn't hear anything about
I
no
and
broomsticks.
I also did not
No.
hear. I also did not hear
It wasn't
no
there.
physical contact.
That is true.
I didn't hear no obliviation.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
Why-
how many
I
corruption
also-
points do you want to
No
have?
unnecessary maiming.
That's
No,
not
I-
naming. That's
I don't
mental.
personally. I
scramble.
don't think telling other students that the game is hide and seek instead of capture the flag, and that they need to find a good spot to hide is maiming.
I
You
will
know
remind
what?
everyone. I will remind everyone. Avada Kedavra does not maim.
It only stops your heart.
Oh my god!
Um,
You know what's crazy? I'm like, here, little argument for Obliviate. It doesn't maim anybody because they don't remember that it even happened. So
I know.
it's not.
Technically, the people who's gonna do the most maiming is probably Percy and Ellen because they're both weapon transfigs. People are gonna come out of their fights with bruises and cuts.
Oh, I'm totally gonna like show up to a
Now-
group of these fuckers and be like, "All right, you're falling now."
Now,
Upwards.
Ellen, brooms are allowed. However, what was stated is that the outer grounds are off limits. Only bridges and courtyards may be fought in.
Yeah.
So like,
I can fly in
flying
corridors.
like over buildings, no. Going in through windows, that would also be no. But you can fly through the corridors.
You damn right I
Flying
can.
yeah.
Let's
fast
fucking
through the
go.
corridors.
I also have a broom. Let's fucking go.
How many of us have brooms?
I do.
I don't.
I think most of us bought brooms in the last session.
Almach bought
Fuck
them
brooms.
at
Are we just
the-
gonna like mount up like cavalry and just fucking go?
Fuck
Does
yeah.
anyone else have aerial combatant though?
We play.
No, but-
I
we
don't.
play Knights of
I
I just
Sidonia.
cast
Sidonia.
saving
No,
throws,
background.
so I don't really care.
What needs to happen is Ellen, like Percy needs to get shrunk and ride with Ellen. Then like if there's a group of people, Ellen just needs to drop Percy, release the spell, and just have a full grown
Fucking
Percy die.
Diminuendo Percy, put like have him ride, and then just like throw Percy at people.
Just
All
a
he's
crowd
getting
of
there.
people.
Bye guys.
Caesar.
Bye.
See you